What's good, people? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? My boy Jonathan, the first one in the building. Let's get the likes up. Eric is number 2. What's good? What's good? Elder is in the building. Let's try to get these likes up, man. People, we got to talk, man. This gonna be very big. This gonna be a huge live tonight, man. This gonna be huge. This gonna be huge. Get the likes out, y'all walk in. Kevin is in the building. Black Mamba is in the building. He said, "What recent headlines you don't like, Eric? What headlines you don't like?" What headlines you don't like, Eric? We gonna end the night, man. We gonna end the night. It been a while. Been over a week. This is the longest we ever been, man. This is the longest we ever been. Oh yeah, the Westbrook thing. Yes, yes, I agree. I agree 100%, man. What up, Elder?
Hey, salute, my brother. How you doing?
Ain't nothing. Been a while, man. We've been over a week. We ain't been on the show. People
Bro,
been
I've been
asking me. And then you moved around, moved around. Gregory, what's good, Greg?
yeah, I'm busy. You busy. Traveling, both of us. I had the baby a week ago, so just busy,
Yeah,
man.
congratulations. Elder had a baby. Y'all got to tell him congratulations.
Appreciate you, my brother. Yeah, she doing well too.
They been
Doing
keeping
real
you
good.
busy?
Oh yeah, but I got a family full to take care of the baby with me, so makes a
You don't
lot,
have
makes
them.
it a lot. I mean, she
They
got
do.
four mamas, bro. She got four mamas. It makes it a lot easier. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but I've been able to travel a little bit because we got communities popping up, and so I got to go back and forth, and um, just been busy, man. A lot of travel, a lot of logistics, planning, a lot of working. A lot of it, getting after it. I think if people been on my channel, building decks and moving land, and it's just busy, man. People don't know that kind of work take a lot of time, remodels, and then at the same time sitting there staring at my daughter all day while she sleep. You got how many children you got,
Yeah.
Kareem?
Gotta get it in.
How many children you got?
4.
Yeah, then. You've been there, done it. You've
Yeah,
been
yeah,
there, done
yeah.
it. You've been there, done it, my brother. So this is my fifth girl. So I have five girls. So hmm yeah. Did your screen freeze? I think your screen done froze,
Yeah,
Kareem. Can you
man.
hear me?
I don't need this. I really don't
Yeah.
need this tonight, man.
What
My
caused it? Do
boy
you know?
Eric Whitlow, he said I agreed with your earlier take about THT and Westbrook. You changed my mind, brother. What's good, bro? Eric Banks, what up, Banks?
I don't
Alfonso,
think
what
neither
up?
one. I don't think neither one of us ever gave up on THT, did we?
Not us.
Yeah, we
Not
ain't
us.
gave
We
up on
we
them.
we we definitely been strong supporters of THT.
Yeah, we see what Messiah Jury see.
So the
Yep.
best, one of the best talent evaluators, and he see that. See you later. What up, bro?
He
Malik
may get
Abdul is in the building.
he may get him this year.
Yeah,
He may get him. Depending on um depending on what we get back for Russ, we may get him. They may get THT this year, Toronto, depending on what we get
yeah.
back for Russ.
Let me ask you this, because I said it earlier. And I watched that Milwaukee game. Milwaukee, nobody could get their own shots. Soon a person run at them, they hold it, and it was like a dead in headlights. I know the ball when Giannis threw it out, they'd go for a shot, and once they close in, they would just it was ridiculous. And I'm like,
Man.
these NBA players can't put the ball on the floor, and they get so much money. You see what I'm saying? Nathan, what's
Yeah.
good, bro? Thank you for the
If
donation.
if you think about it, what propelled Dallas over Phoenix was that Dallas had shot creators. They have multiple guys that could put the ball on the floor and create shots, and then they exposed it. You know, they really unleashed Jason Kidd, like held him, and then unleashed what's his name? The brother that played well in the last game, Dinwiddie, on whoever. And then think about it, Dinwiddie, what, 6'6"? He gonna shoot over anybody.
I'm being honest. I didn't hear nothing you said, man. This
You,
internet is
you,
acting crazy.
you need to go out and start back over, bro, or because yeah, it's on your end chopping up.
Oh, keep talking. I'm trying to fix this problem.
All right, yeah, I can say it's on your end, Kareem. But yeah, from what I saw, you said it right, Eric Kwan. Them three brothers can create shots right there. And then when they're penetrating, kicking, they're making other guys that typically can't create shots, making them shot creators because now all they got to do is make one move and try to get to the basket. You see what I'm saying? But them three, they can take the ball, dribble through the legs, behind the back, put the ball on the floor 6, 7, 8 times and get space, get to the basket, or create a wide open look. And they just caught on fire. So that was the biggest difference. And then Phoenix, one of their main ball handlers is a backup ball handlers is Cameron Payne. And he had played so bad, they benched him. So now you don't have guys coming off the bench that can create shots. Uh, what's the one dude's name? Light skinned dude they just got. He used to be with Clippers and traded all around. Can't remember his name. He's a shooter. He don't really create shots. Um, the defensive dude that they got that was defensive player, one of the defensive player of the year candidates, Bridges don't create shots. Cameron is it Johnson? Cameron Johnson don't create shot. Uh, the braided hair dude that's kind of feminine. He don't create shots.
What
Aiden
braided
don't
head
create
dude?
shots.
Who you talking about?
I forgot that Phoenix dude play for Phoenix. He feminine to me. Um, Crowder. I don't like that dude, but he feminine.
You don't like Crowder?
Nah, you can keep him. Nope. I don't like cats like that at all. Never did.
Salute, Steve.
Love playing
But I
playing
think
against
Phoenix
them.
lost that game. Like you said, they didn't have enough shot creators,
They don't. They can't. If
and
you can't.
and I think it's.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead,
I
Kareem.
think that you cannot do. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't think in playoffs you need other guys who could put the ball on the floor. He his name he basically blew up, but he kind of got exposed because he couldn't help them at all.
Yeah.
Offensively, and then that's why I put campaign in.
Man, Kareem, I don't know what's going on with your internet tonight, bro. You still breaking up.
Y'all don't hear me?
You
Y'all
probably
hear
need to
me
go out
now?
and come back in. We can hear you barely, bro, but you're gonna start breaking up because your picture is totally fuzzy too for some odd reason. So and it's never been like that. It's always crystal clear. And so I don't know if you gotta restart this thing or what, but I don't know what the issue is tonight. Yeah,
Y'all hear
Cameron
me now?
Payne. We can hear you. You just gonna start going in and out is the problem. We hear you, but you
I
gonna start.
just
You still breaking
it's
up
still
though. We can hear you, but your camera is fuzzy and you're breaking up. You choppy. You choppy. Yeah, that's what they say in the internet world. You choppy, bro.
He's
You
out
choppy.
stealing the neighbor's internet. I wish I could. I need to do something. I'm gonna plug it back in. Set my Wi-Fi. Go keep them talk to them.
Yeah. So that was the problem was with Phoenix, and actually Milwaukee, they got the same issue. You know, Boston's got all those guys that can put the ball on the floor and create a shot, and everybody was penetrating, getting in the lane, kicking out, or scoring. And if you can penetrate that lane, you're going to create either shots at the rim, you're going to create offensive rebound opportunities, or you're going to create wide open shots. Which even in the wide open shots, if you miss, normally you miss long on a three, offensive rebound opportunity. And then both those teams, Boston and Dallas, they literally wore out the other two teams. They wore out the Bucks. They wore out Phoenix, man. And man, these guys just don't have the heart of a champ. I just ain't never seen the old schoolers go out like this. I'm not saying they haven't had bad games where they got blown out. I've seen them where the series is over and the team know they can't win and it end up being a blowout. But I just haven't seen it like this. So um, it's sad. I'm glad we Laker fans though, because all these other teams are showing up small. Now all I need is for Boston to lose, and then I don't care what happens after that. I really don't. I really don't want Golden State to win either, because I don't think they deserve it. I don't think they played well enough all year. Uh, I just don't think they deserve it. But out of all the teams that are left, shoot, Miami probably deserve it more than any of them. You know, and I just don't think Miami is good enough. I just don't. They don't. They're not big enough. They gritty enough. They gonna hit it hard, but I just don't think they're good enough. Hey, y'all in the chat, let me know if y'all can still hear me. I see Kareem fell out. I need to know if y'all can still hear me though. Put a 7 in the chat room if y'all can hear me good in the chat. I can see the chat from my phone. It look like y'all lagging too. I see some responses, but they late. I see a 10 in there. Oh, what's up? Salute, brother. I mean, shalom, brother McNabb. Bless you, brother. Yeah. All right, so y'all can hear me. Cool. Um, we're gonna cook tonight on all this stuff that's going on. Hopefully Kareem can get his thing right. I'm not Baba T, not a Pat Beverley fan, bro. I never like guys that rocked and dealt like him. You get some fools out here that appreciate the drama and the garbage that he brings. I don't appreciate dudes like that. You have a lot of private things that take place in any level of business that you do. And I ain't never liked a messy man. I ain't like a messy person, messy women, messy men, and you out here telling people's private business and bringing up things that shouldn't be brought up. And the CP3 thing, they may dislike CP3. See, your picture look better, Kareem.
It
They
looks
may
better.
yeah, they may dislike CP3, but you still don't get out here and start speaking on the stuff that take place in the locker rooms and on your bus trips, and you talk trash talking right to a man's face. And Beverly will do that, but he ain't got no filter. So he got on here, and what Beverly doing is maneuvering himself for work
He said he don't got
afterward.
no filter.
He don't have a filter, bro. He just because again, he's an irrelevant dude. He's made himself into a decent player, and he's made good money, and he's made a career out of me in basketball. Salute that. I do. I got much respect for guys that can stay in the league, but he's not on CP3 level. If I'm CP3, you don't hear nothing from me. It's that cat wouldn't be worth me responding to because he's nothing. He's nobody. And the last time I saw them two playing against each other in the playoffs, CP3 ate him for lunch. And he got so mad he pushed that book in the back. Y'all remember that last year when he was with the Clippers? So you can't tell me you on this dude's level, bro. I'm not. No. So those that like what Patrick Beverly did, I don't now. Um, I don't even like what he did with the Stephen A. Smith. I didn't like nothing he did today. I didn't like his CP3 takes because it was false and garbage. To sit here and say this man can't play defense, I guarantee this CP3 made more defensive teams than you have. And you supposed to be a elite defender. I guarantee he's made more defensive teams than you have. So the accolades don't back you up. You got that phony fake defense, in my personal opinion. You see what I'm saying? Now, CP3, you comparing yourself to a 38-year-old dude that's been destroying the league the whole time he's been in it. Has he won the chip? No. That is a knock that's worthy. But who are you to talk about it? You ain't won no chip. You ain't done nothing. Has he even been to the championship, Patrick Beverley? I don't even think he's
No,
made a
he ain't never
championship.
been to the
So,
finals.
bro, shut up. I don't like your Harden tape just because he James Harden give him the
That
super
to,
max.
to me, I have more problem with that than anything. To
Here's the
CP3 thing, I looked at him being more the competitor. You know what I
that ain't
mean?
no, Kareem. That's not competitive. You know that. That's jealousy. That's envy and jealousy, and that's hate, bro. Because he's not on CP3's level. So to sit here and act like he is and try to bring CP3 down to the low level that he is, that's a dirt bag. That's a dirt bag. I mean, can you imagine um, LeBradford Smith coming up in here and telling you that Michael Jordan ain't what he said he is? You see what I'm saying? It's on the same level, bro. Oh, or no. Can you imagine? I'll give it real because I'll give a guy that didn't win that well. Clyde Drexler before he went to Houston and won that with him. I'm trying to find a guy. Well, Karl Malone. Can you imagine? Uh, um, I can't even say Joe Smith because he's better than him. But I'm just trying to find a guy that was a good average pro. Can you imagine Joe Smith coming around saying that Karl Malone wasn't great, that he fake and he? You see what I'm saying? I'm not finna get
Yeah.
that no attention. And Joe Smith was a great player, number one pick, all this stuff. He on a much greater level than old boy. But I'm not listening to Joe Smith. You ain't even come close to accomplishing what Karl Malone has done. Karl Malone is one of the best in his position ever play. He's a Hall of Famer. Bro, you ain't in none of them categories. None of them. You're a forgotten name. And what you're trying to do is make yourself relevant through drama. Because he's sitting here watching the Skip Baylesses, the Stephen A. Smiths, all these dudes make all this money on being controversial. So that's what he's doing. He's not fooling me. But you don't sell your
I
boys
think
out. You don't sell people
I
out for
think
that.
that's really, I really think that's his personality though. You know what I'm saying?
That
I'm
don't
gonna
mean
give
he
some
ain't a
shout out.
sellout. That don't mean he ain't. There's a lot of people personality that's a sellout.
I
Go
think
ahead.
he really feel that way though. I honestly
I
think
think
he
he a
feel that
sellout. I think he a punk sellout is what I think.
way. Herm, what's good, Herm? Nate Gaspin. Nate been rocking me for the forever. Who else? Steve Holler in the building. 2324. Steven Scott. Jamal. Dow Pitts. Eric Kwan. Austin Roy. Mike. Who else? Bro John. What's good? SS Robo. See you later. Banks. CD Chill. I mean GG Chill. My bad. But go ahead. What you were saying? But let
No,
me ask you this. But the Harden thing, Reg Dog, was good. Mike, the Harden thing, I think he's totally out of line. Like, how can you sit there and say he deserves a super max? Like, how? I
no.
understand some stuff you have to just say, it's
The proper statement he should have made to not look like an idiot. But again, he wants to be controversial. Why? That's what's selling on TV. Shannon Sharp, Skip Bayless, Stephen A. Smith, and anybody else that come on that channel. You see what I'm saying? That's what sells. You got Charles Barkley going against Shaq and Kenny. You see what I'm saying? It's the controversy that sells. So he's trying to get in that niche. But you look like a fool. Again, I understand as a player, you want guys to get as much as they can get. If a team is stupid enough to pay Harden that money, guess what I'll tell Harden? Take the money, bro. I'm telling them that. But you're not going to get me on here and sit here and say that if I'm an owner of a team, because remember that's what he said. If I'm running any team in the NBA, I'm giving him that money. See, now you take yourself to a whole nother level. What I say on there is, look, if somebody giving it to you, you're not taking it. Okay, you may be one of the greatest announcers in the world. You may be slipping lately. You may be here and there and missing some keywords and forgetting to come in when you should, whatever. But if Fox if FS1 come and offer you $50 million a year, you think I'm gonna tell you not to take it? And I think that there's a team out there that will pay Harden. See, now you
and that's what
going
Patrick
against them.
Beverly said.
No. He
Patrick Beverly
didn't.
said
He
that.
didn't say it that way though. He said that every team should want to pay it to him
No,
because
but
he's
then he
hard.
said if Philadelphia don't pay him, somebody will.
And this is yes, but you got to listen to the whole context of what he said, Kareem. He said somebody else will, but then Stephen Smith put him and said, "You be the what team?" Remember, he said, "You be the
Oh
GM,
yeah,
what
yeah.
team?" And see, that's where he got ignorant because he said it doesn't matter what team. Because he said, "What if I'm Washington Wizards? What if I'm Los Angeles?" He said it doesn't matter. You pick the team, and he said any team. So he's saying if I'm running any team, I'm giving Harden that money. That's where he becomes ignorant.
Yeah,
I
that's what he said. Yeah.
understand you as a player wanting players to get paid. I got no problem with. I don't have a problem with Harden getting that money. I think Philadelphia would be stupid as hell to give it to him. Let a team that knows they have zero chance in hell of ever getting a player like Harden, let one of them give it to him. So that they can bring in the revenue from his jersey sales and all that, but they'll never win. But at least they got a superstar player on their team that may draw someone else to come play with them because you got an opportunity that you'll never get. But I'm not giving it to you, wrecking my franchise. Now, hey, Kareem, you've been hearing us say on here for a month that Harden shouldn't get that money. And we've been saying this same statement consistently, that if they give that man that money, they're gonna destroy Philly for the next 8-10 years. You see
Easy.
all these, hey, you see all these people on ESPN, all these. I'm reading articles. I'm like, everybody's saying 8 to 10, 10 to 15. You know, everybody taking it to a whole nother. They wasn't even saying that. They wasn't nobody saying that a month ago.
Yeah.
Man, they
I've
really
been
be down
saying
here
it because
trolling, still.
that will put Philly in a real bad spot. For you just killed Joel B. whole career because you can't at this point. If I'm Philadelphia, I'm fine with eating his money because
Yeah.
Harden is number one. He don't care. See, this the thing that get me mad with him. I'm not confident to feel that he gonna come back. He gonna come and do. He showed no heart. He never shows no heart.
Yep.
He don't never seem mad when they lose. It seems like life goes on with him when they lose.
Man, he ready to go get some honey buns and hang out with little baby. That's
Yeah,
what he ready to do.
he seems like it don't bother him. And then he getting older. That's another thing. And my thing is, if I'm Philadelphia, I just cut my ties. I don't think I cut. If you don't want 20, I'm cutting my ties because you're not gonna win. You give
Here's
your
the
chance
thing.
better with eating his money or whatever, or
And
trying
here's
to.
the thing. The
He's
team
not
that
good no more.
and
He
here's
took
the
my
thing.
shot.
Here's the thing. The team that wants to come in and get him, they're gonna have to be willing to go into the hard cap, which teams will do for Harden. They stupid. But to do it, most teams gonna have to give up players because they're not gonna be able to retain all of that salary and do the hard cap. So they're not gonna be able to take him in on $50 million and keep that on their team. And they know they're gonna be hard cap. So you know you got him in a bind, even when he decides to go somewhere else. He literally has to do a sign and trade to get his money. So you're gonna get some asset back. And then that gives you the leverage because then it's like, okay, just sign him then.
Thank you.
I'm not going to take your garbage. I'm not going to take a guy like Tobias Harris back. You know what I'm saying? I know it's the same team, but I'm saying you're not going to give me a guy like him, Gordon Hayward, guys that's got really bad deals. What you can give me is a young guy you don't believe in, right? And he's on a max deal. Give me Shea Gilgeous-Alexander then. Get me him.
Yes.
I'll take him.
Yes.
I'll take this. You know what I mean? You still got the leverage, and then if you can't find what you like, cool, let him walk. Cut my losses. I still got that much level of cap space available because I didn't sign him. Everybody, well, you gave it. It doesn't matter. Them players weren't doing it. They weren't getting me over the top. But I would not shackle my franchise for 8 to 10 years.
I'm
And I
not.
know we're gonna get into it later, but that's the maneuvering that the Lakers is doing right now. I know you probably don't want to get into that just yet, but that's what they doing. When you sit me the thing about the Westbrook and all, that's all the Lakers is doing. That's all they doing. They letting the league know I'm not shackling ourselves. We're not gonna be shackled to 2027, 2029. We ain't finna be shackled. No.
And you know what though? And then this is it's funny because now that I've been fighting, we've been fighting forever. Like we got to support our own players. Like our players I'm looking at the trade. Like I'm saying to myself, if you just look at the history of Russell Westbrook trade from the time he left OKC to now, no team added a pick. Why we got to do it on his last year's deal? Like you cannot do it unless if it's not a player, a player that's better than him. Not no, oh, he's better than them, but his contract. Not no, just straight player that's outright like a Dame or somebody. I'm not adding nothing to Westbrook. And that's why I was saying, even we, like you said, me and you was on Taylor Horton Tucker. If Taylor Horton Tucker was on Milwaukee Bucks, I think they'd have beat them. They needed one. He get into that basket. Yo, it was so easy if you watch that game, they was going like this. Soon Giannis get the ball. He kick it out. And now, and see, some people didn't understand what I was saying when I was saying you can't build LeBron James. Times change. They don't have them big lumbering guys no more where LeBron has shooters and the guys. Now these guys close out on the shooters fast enough. So if you got standstill shooters and guys who cannot create off the dribble, you're going to be in trouble. And so first thing people think, oh, you taking shots at LeBron. I'm saying, no, you can't build your team that way. Milwaukee, that Giannis team, and without Chris Middleton, was basically like a LeBron James type team. You got the man who's dominant. He get the ball. You kick out. They was running through their shooters. Yo, I never saw nothing like it. They couldn't do nothing. Yo, if they wasn't only way Boston made it when it's wide open. Soon when they ran out to them, they couldn't do nothing. It shut them down. Then they had to do it. Then they had to take a bad shot, give it to Giannis. And you could see Giannis' legs was done at that last game. He didn't have no legs. You could see the way he was finishing. And he missed a lot of bunnies at the rim he missed. And my thing is, you got having a ball handler, guys who create their own shot is big. THT on that team and the coach believing to tell him to go, and he would have had that light, he gone to that basket. I haven't seen nobody yet really stop him from getting to that basket. He gets to that basket.
Nobody can stop him.
He got that herky jerky-ness in him.
He young.
He got all his herky jerky. He got the shots. You know what I mean? He's going to get to that basket.
He's 21, and you act like he's not going to get better handles, a little bit better shot. Players that work on it, they stuff get better. Even Giannis' jump shot has gotten better from when he was 21 to where he's 26 now. The confidence in it alone. And THT jump shot ain't bro. The book people forgot he had 2 injuries, not 1, 2 of them this year. And the first one was to his shooting hand. Then he had COVID on top of that. It was just everything bad about this year. But what the Lakers are doing is they're maneuvering themselves. They're not stupid. They're not stupid. And what they're doing is what she said in that interview. I'm taking my franchise back. You didn't hear her say those exact words, but when I listened, that's what I heard. Like, hell no, I'm taking my franchise back. If we're going to go down in flames, it's going to be because of me just making bad decisions, not because I'm listening to everybody else make bad decisions. So what the Lakers are saying is, okay, I'm not going to put myself in a historically bad PR position by trading LeBron James. That's going to make it even worse for the Lakers brand. You know what I mean? Because now we've already been there where stars don't want to come here. You remember beforehand, we couldn't get nobody to come. And she's like, we're not going to get him. He went to chip, and then we trade him. That's the worst PR move we can make. So that's why she came out publicly. It don't matter what LeBron do. We're not trading him. So now, and LeBron them know. Now it's back on them. Now it's back on them. And she's saying we ain't trading him. So here's the key. The Lakers made it public too. They're not moving the 2027 or the 2029 picks to move Russ. They've already said that publicly.
Yeah.
So what are they saying? They're telling you that if you don't value getting the 47 million cap space, you ain't getting Russ. And the Lakers have done this. We'll keep him. See, what we're seeing today is the Lakers being convinced that, hey, since LeBron ain't committed, why are we committing? LeBron ain't committed, we ain't committed. And we keep Russ this year. We keep LeBron. We put the best players around him possible. They go out and play, even if we don't win. Now we got LeBron gone, 42 million. We got Russ gone, 47 million. All we got left is Anthony Davis, Taylor Horton Tucker.
That's it.
And and a bunch of young guys that we control.
They expired. They expired.
Well, but we control them though. We'll still be able to control it. We resign all that stuff.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
you got literally
you got two people.
No. What I'm saying is they can resign all those. They can resign.
No, they can. But I'm saying, I get what you're saying. I said technically
on the books we would have 2 guys. Yes, under contract. Guys. So you're talking $50 million under contract. Man, you telling me, and that's coming in the year when all the superstars are going to be free agents. You telling me some superstar is not going to want to come and play with Anthony Davis and him, and then they can build around them too. Oh, I guarantee you the Lakers will get them a big time, especially when they see that the Lakers took care of LeBron. They did everything they could. They didn't hog time and trade him when everybody was saying trade him. They respected and honored him. That players think about that stuff, bro. Because again, they think money's the money. I can make the money anywhere. But if I can go make the money, be in the city I want to be in, and get the fame I want, it's a win-win all around. Man, the Lakers ain't stupid. They're not
Yo,
dumb when it comes to this.
yeah, let me say one thing. And
Mm-hmm.
I told earlier, I was talking to someone, right? And everything you just said, I said, I guarantee you when we do the show later, Elder gonna echo these dumb words because he is realist and he know basketball.
Mm-hmm.
It's not personal with him. He said, somebody said Elder don't like Russ. He gonna be pissed off. I said, it's not that he don't like Russ. He know he looking at Russ has value of 47 million. He looking at Russ shot 44% from the field. Not bad. Russ did play better the second half than the first half, and the whole shit was a mess. I said, I guarantee you, Elder gonna look at and say what you said about your thing, like, oh, we keep him. He said, oh, Elder gonna want him gone.
It's just no.
That's just what it is.
Again,
a lot of people don't want to hear it.
I do want him gone if the trade scenario fits the future with Anthony Davis. If I see players come back, like I gave you that scenario of what I would do to take a Charlotte trade, those players fit Anthony Davis moving forward. And they're not hard to move if I need to move them. Two of them on expiring contracts. One of them on a contract that I can easily move. I'll do that. But I'm not going to do that to give up a draft. I would actually, that deal, I give up one draft pick. I would. The latest one I could, the 2029, I'd give that one up. I really would. Actually, I give it 2027. I want the quicker, because we're going to still be relevant during it. I'll give up the quickest one, the 2027. I would do that for that deal because I put protection on it. Yeah, and I would do it just because the players are more than worthy of a draft pick, and they fit Anthony Davis. But I'm not moving Russ when I got to give up picks and do all this stuff. No, I would rather keep him, let the 47 million fall off my books, and then I go get who I want. Now let me address my brother John McNabb. He said AD got to show consistent health to draw a legitimate star. I disagree, brother McNabb.
No, I agree.
I disagree.
No, I agree. I kind of agree with him though.
I don't. Do you know why I don't? You know why I disagree with my brother? Now that's my brother. That's one of my brothers. You know why I disagree with him though? The ego of these players, bro. They gonna come in wanting to be the man. They're not thinking they teaming up with AD. They thinking that they the man. They taking LeBron's spot, and AD gonna team with them. AD's already shown he ain't no lead dog. They in LA. They thinking they the superstar. So when they come, AD playing with them. In their mind, AD playing with them. They're not gonna care about that because what they gonna think is this: if they come in and they produce, they gonna be the beloved star of the Lakers. And if AD ain't, and they trade AD, if he come in and say, look, this ain't working with me in AD, and then the Lakers trade him, he ain't gonna be the bad guy. The Lakers fans gonna want him gone anyway. These players, man, they don't have no loyalty like that. Not in this era, they don't. They don't have no loyalty like that. So any guy that come play with AD, he's already gonna be an alpha type male, and he gonna be thinking, I'm the man. I can't come here and be his sidekick because we won't win. I need to be the man. And believe me, y'all go pull up the free agent list of players for 2023. Not this summer, next summer. Go look at that list. It's a lot of folk that would love to come to LA. Love. If LeBron is gone, they gonna love to come to LA. And then have a dominant big man that's 29 years old and AD, who is, let's be real, what has AD done his whole entire career since he come to the Lakers? Has he not tried to prove that he's not injury prone and he can play through injuries? Now, I'm not saying he's been successful at it, but that's what he's been trying to prove to people. I can play through injuries. I ain't injury prone. This is what he's trying to prove.
But my thing is this. I like what the Lakers doing right now with the media. They look at it, man. We got a month to do this because team trying to finesse. A lot of these people getting frustrated, like like when they heard Trevor Lane today. So many people was frustrated, like there's no way we can have Russ on this team next year. People frustrated. They ain't looking at the logistics of it. Like, how can you live with yourself if you got to give Russ? Let's just say this. And this was
Kareem, hold on. This Adam 24 stacks. Who is this dude? What is you
Who?
talking about? Give us a name, Elder. He been
Who?
coming in here talking about I'm Cap and I'm this. I'm gonna call you out now since you calling me out. Adam 24 Stacks. What the hell are you talking about? Talking about this is Cap and well, that's Bennett that said this is Cap.
Who? What?
But
Who?
this
Captain
I
with?
don't know what he talking about. He talking about give us a name, Elder. This Adam 24 Stacks. What name you talking about? Oh, he talking about the name of the fridge. You look it up. You
Yes.
look it up. You look it up. You go look
Yeah,
and see
it's free agents
all the
out there.
people that go into free agency in 2023. Them the names. One of them will desire to come. Talking about give us a name. Like I know. Anything can happen between now and then, bro. But go look at that list of everybody that is available. See, the things y'all don't be understanding is the behind the scenes stuff that these guys be going through, family, why all this. Y'all have no idea that if something's available, how it will change a person's mind. Today, they may look at it and say, well, there's no chance. Lakers not gonna have cap space. But then if something go down and they got it, it's like, oh, that's an option. Oh, I'm going this route. People don't realize now. Guess what Zach LaVine trying to do? Maneuver his way to LA right now. He already knows it's a dark shot. He try. Why do you think all these articles keep coming up about Zach LaVine going to the Lakers? It ain't just because of that. You don't think the people writing articles know that the Lakers don't even have cap space? They don't have room. They don't have none of this stuff. They can't go into a hard cap, so they can't even take in a sign and trade player. But why you think? They're trying to figure out ways to maneuver so he can go there. That's where he want to be. Man, we'll just have to sit back and wait and see. But
I think the Lakers in
Cap,
good shape. If the
they in
Lakers
great
play
shape.
hard right, they in good shape. And I'm like
Yep.
what they're doing now, where they saying they keeping Russ. I've been saying this over a month. You cannot make it look like Russ is nothing. When I saw the guy sat there and said, Russ for Royce, he said Russ in a first round pick for Royce O'Neal and Mike Conley. I'm like, how? How can you have a show generating over 400,000 people and say that type of nonsense? Royce O'Neal and Mike Conley for Russ and a first round pick? That's not even logical. Mike Conley, I don't have to go back into what that is. But the thing is, that's why teams did the Lakers like that. That's why every trade you got the Lakers in, you see people with the Lakers in, you see Russ Westbrook, a first round pick attached to it. I said these guys don't know basketball. Every trade Russ name been in, I'm like a first round pick been attached to Eve Gordon Hayward. Like I'm like for real? Like see that's the thing. And then somebody said something. They said see Russ had basically the same type of year he always had. It just now he don't. You take away the points. You look at the field goal percentage, the assists and stuff a little down, just a little, but it been the same way. The turnovers, everything.
I think this Adam Stack. You know this Adams 24 Stacks dude. I think he a troll, bro. He just disagree with everything that's being said. I think he a troll, bro.
Yeah, troll.
I mean, hey Adam, tell me if you want to be blocked, bro. Because I mean, just tell me. You know, or you at a point where you about to have us send the link and you finna come in here and explain yourself, bro. Because I'm about tired of you, flat out. I'm about tired of you, bro. All we doing is talking the potential of things that can happen. You ain't made one prediction. What's your prediction, Adam 24 Stacks?
Nah, he's not gonna block you because he said block
I
over
asked
opinion.
I asked him, do he want to be blocked? I asked him. I didn't say I was gonna block you, but you getting to a point where you're gonna have to come in here and explain yourself. You can't be this keyboard bully talking the dumb stuff you out here talking. We don't gotta make a prediction. We're talking about the options that are available to our Lakers. Are you first off, Adam? Are you even a Laker fan?
Yeah, that's a good question. Is he a Laker fan?
Are you a Laker fan, bro? Because if you just a troll from another, go and do what you gonna do. At least we know who we dealing with. Because you just over here being like arguably disagreeable for nothing. Is that BX in with a burner account? Is that who you is? Because my boy BX, he tell you flat out, I'm just gonna disagree anyway. That's just who I am. See, he a Warriors fan. Yeah. Well, we'll see what happened with your Warriors here coming up. We'll see what happened with your Warriors. Y'all having a good year so far.
But you know, you got it right to your opinion. But the thing
Yeah, we
is,
ain't tripping on your opinion.
but the thing
But
is,
you saying some dumb stuff.
Elder said the key thing when he opened the statement. He said the first thing he said, if you Lakers telling team, if y'all don't value that 47 million is humongous. That's franchise changing. People, I would rather have a 47 million than sometime you getting a late first round pick. That 47 million is huge.
Hey, Kareem, do you know what Charlotte and Indiana has tried to do by making it known early? These are two non-playoff teams that made it known immediately that they were interested in Russ. Do you know what they're trying to buy? Loyalty. We've been honest. We've been upfront. We've stood through the process with you, and we putting together the best packages possible. It's got to be fair though, but this is what they're trying to buy. These teams, they already know that the way some of these teams are falling out in the playoffs, they gonna want Russ contract just so they can have that slot. Think about it, y'all. There's like gonna be 3 players in the whole NBA that you would not be able to get with $47 million. Dame Dollar, if that fool Harden signed that deal, Harden and Steph Curry. Them gonna be and none of them is even on the block. None of them even on the block.
But 47
Harden could be. Because remember, he could do the opt-in this year and come a free agent again next year.
Yeah.
So Harden could be on the block. But other than them 3, every other player in the NBA gonna be making $47 million or less. So you will have an option if they become free agents, or if they need to get traded to you, you can take them in. So to sit here and act like that has no value, it's retarded. And what teams like Indiana and Charlotte doing is like, look, we're a small market. We got to get ahead of the game. Maybe everybody don't trust you, Plinka. We do. That's what they doing behind the scenes. We'll do whatever you tell us.
Look at it like this. The 2 guys they will move. They already got 2 guys in a position already with cheaper contracts. So that alone makes sense for them. You got 2 cheaper guys in Halliburton and Chris Duarte in front of Hill and Brogdon. It makes all the sense in the world.
And you got a big man that's on an easily movable contract, and you don't got to move. What's he making? 15, 17? What's Turner making?
18.
He ain't making 20.
18.
He ain't making
Like
20.
18.
You got 3 dudes right there not even making $40 million. And it's your future, and they're young. So you can build if you get that cap space. Now you can bring in a star that thinks like Giannis. I don't have to be in no big name place. They gonna give me the money, and I'm a good fit with these young stars. Think about them 2 guys. That's your backcourt. That's your big man. The league is full of wings. You telling me a nice quality? You got a nice quality wing that ain't got. That's a power forward. Yeah, that's a power forward. But you got a wing that could easily come in there. Hey, that's a wing that can come in there and take the thing over. And then think about this. A lot of these dudes, they're not caring about winning, y'all. They just want to go. Think about it. I'm gonna tell you this right now. And this is down the road. This is a scenario that could happen. And I'm not saying this won't take place. But you got a lot of guys that think like that dude in Detroit. What's his name? Grant? You telling me Grant wouldn't fit in well with Indiana right now?
Yeah.
But Grant wants to be in a place where there ain't a bunch of superstars and he could be featured. You telling me you throw Grant, if he becomes a free agent after next year, which he is, and Indiana's probably low on people's list. So say all the free agents, they all get spanned out. Indiana still got that money. They're going to go grab a guy like Grant. And then they're going to build around. And guess what? You're going to mess around and have a team kind of like a Phoenix or something like that where you can build from within and then give them 2-3 years. Now these guys are tough.
They got drafted.
Like a Toronto. They're going to be tough to put out there. Indiana, no, this is the best chance I have. But you take that chance because you may get a guy better than Grant. You may get a Siakam to say I want to come there. You may get, I'm trying to think of wings that are better than you know what I'm saying? You may get a top flight wing. Shoot, Paul George may say I'm tired of being there and go back to Indiana.
Go back to Indiana.
Know. But if you can't get Paul George if you ain't got $47 million sitting there, you ain't worried about no trading. You got to be able to have it. Man, I'm telling you, the Lakers are in a really good position, and I love what they're doing in the media. They're pushing back against Clutch. They're pushing back against all the front office people in the league that's saying they did, and they like cool. Because here's the worst case scenario for the Lakers. That the guys come and they do the same dumb stuff they did at trade deadline, right? And like I say, cool, we keep Russ. No problem. Is LeBron frustrated? Probably. Very much so. He can't say nothing about it though. Why? Because he brought Russ in. You'll never hear anybody from LeBron coming out publicly like that. You see what I'm saying? Too much of a PR hit. Then when they do that, LeBron says, "Oh, I'm gone." So he leaves. And Russ is expired. Now we got $90 million. We got $90 million in cap space with Anthony Davis. We good. Think about it. Remember what old boy was saying? What's his name? Kyrie Irving. Remember in the hallway when he was talking to Kevin Durant?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
they got 2 max slots.
yeah, yeah,
That's what the Lakers gonna
yeah,
have, y'all.
yeah,
Turn them
yeah.
into New Jersey. Turn Lakers into New Jersey. You got 2 max slots with Anthony Davis sitting there. 2 max slots. You'll have LeBron max and you'll have Russell's max. 2 max slots.
Yep.
And you think the Lakers, nobody gonna want to go play with AD. Y'all crazy. They don't even care about AD.
And the thing about it is, like, I'm just so happy. It was like music to my ears, and I don't see how any Laker fan shouldn't understand that, because when you do a bad deal, it sets your franchise back. Like if Philly give Harden that money, it's setting it back. If Lakers do a bad deal, take on Gordon Hayward, and just do a bad deal just to get rid of Russ, we're setting us back years. We're in
Yep.
position where, and I like what they said. They asking the coach, what can you do for Russ? Every coach
Yeah.
in there, they asking. And you see what JJ Redick said. JJ Redick and Tim Legler, I love, they did a show like last week. Yo, it was beautiful. Like they know basketball, JJ Redick and Tim Legler. And
Hey, Adam, this dude,
Redick
he's
said,
starting to piss me off, man. This Adam 24 Stacks. We need to let him in here, bro. Because he pissing me off. Talking about how me and you ever made the NBA. I guarantee we played on higher levels than you. I know I played on a higher level than you. I know I had. Did I play in the NBA? No. But I guarantee you I played on a higher level than you. Much higher.
we have to ignore that though.
Yeah. I played
But
against NBA players for years.
But you see, JJ Redick said he said, yo, Mark Jackson.
About the idea of trading LeBron.
Mark Jackson's the guy, man.
No, Adrian not trading LeBron. Mark Jackson ain't the guy that told you this, Kareem. I already told you this, bro.
Mark Jackson's the
I don't know
guy.
why you keep
man.
pushing that, man. He's not the dude, bro.
It.
He's not the dude, not for LA. I'm telling you what the Lakers need. Because here's the key. Even though a lot of players respect Mark Jackson, look at the guys that are saying it. It's all the older players. They falling out the league, bro. These young cats don't know Mark like we know Mark. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying Mark not a good coach. He's a good coach. He's just not the guy fit for that job. And if any little thing go left, guess who getting the blame? Mark Jackson. I don't want him in that situation. I want him to be in a situation like he wasn't with the Golden State. Build that thing up, no pressure, and really watch what he can do. Just like all these other teams that are good now, that's what they did. That's what they did. See, Darvin's the guy just because these players love Darvin, they expect him. He gonna move forward, and he gonna have when LeBron and all them is gone, and LeBron will get in line. He ain't gonna have a problem with Darvin Ham. He's on LeBron's list. He's on LeBron's approved list. That's another great thing the Lakers did. See, you need an experienced coach to deal with veterans, right? Now the Lakers knew they weren't gonna get nobody, but look who they threw out there early. They gave the appearance that they were trying to get Nick Nurse, trying to get Quinn Snyder, trying to get Doc Rivers, when they knew none of these guys are going to be available to us. It would make no sense for that. But they got to give that optics that this is what they're going to do. And then if for some odd reason one of them trip up, we'll go ahead and take them. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think the Lakers would have even wanted to pay none of them coaches. You know what it's going to cost to get Doc
Darvin Ham
Rivers?
would be much cheaper than them.
Bro, again, it's the Lakers. They have actually done a good job with this media thing this year. They put some optics out there and stuff, right? They put some optics out there and they test in the waters all the time with different stuff. Seeing what people go to. What's the newest thing they put out recently? Since it been said, when boy got on there and they asked the Philadelphia media, asked him the hard question: is Doc coming back? You said yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So now you're gonna be a liar on public TV, which they don't want to be. Not in this case.
Nah, you don't.
Doc would have to literally get outside of himself and say, look, I don't believe in this no more. I want to leave. And that makes Doc look bad. So he's not going nowhere. But the Lakers wanted Doc, right? Now we don't get Doc. Now, what came out right after that? Now the Lakers are leaning towards a first-year coach now. Has the advantage. Why? All the three guys that they put out there that will be good for LeBron, they ain't coming. And LeBron knew that in the beginning. That's why he put the list. Oh, I'm cool with Adrian Griffin. I'm cool with Darvin Ham. That's why they were on their approved list. Man, LeBron don't care about no coach. Look at the coaches he's had. Besides Spo, ain't none of them been championship coaches before coming to LeBron. LeBron don't care nothing about no coach. Not like that.
That's why I said, I'm glad you said that. But that's why I said the Lakers should pick a coach for LeBron. Pick a coach for AD. AD need that fire. They need a coach going to coach AD hard, who going to, you know what I mean, push
Hey,
AD to that limit.
Hey, Adam Stack. Hey, Adam Stack. We're not just fans. I've coached on a professional level. Have you?
Why you keep responding to that?
This dude, bro, I want this dude. I want this cat. Talking about he
But
don't touch
obvious,
no smoke. Send that nigga that link, man. Send him the link. I want him in here. Kareem, like, I don't want to do that.
Nah, but see, the reason why at first he said something, he said for his opinion, which is cool. But now for him to sit there and say, do you feel you qualified to talk basketball? That don't make no sense. I think
that ain't what he said. He said they act like. That's what I'm saying. He just in here being controversial.
Yeah, but he said, here it goes right here. He said they act like
cook his tail. You let him in, I'm gonna cook I'm gonna stir fry his little tail.
But we is fans, but we had, like, the thing is, see, people go by because they see guy on
more TV. Qualified than you, Adam 24 stacks. That I guarantee. We more qualified than you. What the 24
see, you know, people go by qualifications different ways. If I had 500 or 600,000 subscribers, I'd be qualified. See, that's how people think.
Just because.
Or if I'm on TV, I'm qualified, and we don't.
Stephen A. Smith ain't never played pro basketball. You probably listen to him, don't you? Well, Skip Bayless ain't never played pro basketball. You listen to him. Shannon Sharp ain't never played pro basketball. You listen to him. Man, shut up, man. Shut up. Adams 24 stacks. Shut your tail up, bro.
And see, the thing is, what people fail to realize, like, I remember, I don't know if you remember this. I don't know if you remember this, but they was going down like, oh my God, the Lakers are a dumb franchise. They listened to some guy, some bartender. I know Eric gonna remember a bartender guy named I forgot his name, Bob the bartender, somebody. But just because he a bartender, that don't mean he don't know sports. That's like right now, Rob Pelinka running to Elder, he running to me, and we connecting. Just connecting about basketball, and he like, damn, Elder know his shit, and now he cool with Elder, and they start bouncing. That's a bad thing. Oh, Elder, he just a random guy from the street. That don't mean because the guy's a bartender. That don't have nothing to do with him knowing basketball.
Yeah,
I know Eric gonna remember, but it was somebody. Chaz the bar.
Salute my brother.
DC Fitted was good, bro.
Salute, brother. Hey, but again, experience does help. When you do have levels of experience of being around them, which you connected. I've been in an agency working for agents. You see what I'm saying? I played against professional players for years. You see what I'm saying? I coached professional. Man, shut up. That's what I'm saying. Man, shut up. So you ain't even got that. So I ain't just no casual fan that's viewing from the 50 screens you get on TV, the 50 views you get on TV. I've been in much more of a fire than you've been in when it comes to it. On the court, playing against them, coaching, working for them, maneuvering for them, recruiting them, doing contracts. You ever seen the NBA contract before? Man, shut up. Man, shut up. Shut your ass up, man. Kareem, I'm sorry, bro. We're going to change it up. He keep talking that smack. He don't come here and get this smoke.
Nah, but it's obvious he's doing that to get you mad, because I think that we clearly.
Man, I'm smiling, laughing. I'm about to stir fry his butt.
No, but it's clear what he doing. At first, he was like, his opinion, which is right. You can't give your opinion, but when you see somebody making sense, because nobody talking, we not talking no off the wall type of stuff. You
No.
know what I mean?
What he
We
wants is me
not
to
doing
make a
that. We talking
prediction. What he
strictly.
wants is me to make a prediction. So he come back in a year if it don't come true. Well, Elder, you said, you know what everybody said about me with the Lakers this year. It's a rough year for us. Hey, I had a lot of faith in our team. They let us down. It happened. Let's move on. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on. That's what we here doing this talking about now. And I'm with you, Kareem. Lakers are in a good position if the front office can wield their cards properly. Because I ain't gonna lie, Kareem. I don't move Russ if I don't get the deal I want.
That's right.
And I'm with the Lakers. I ain't moving none of the draft picks unless you give me a player that I think is worth one of those draft picks. I ain't moving none of them. If I'm
Thank you.
taking on guys you don't want, long-term contracts, I may do that because I may think they fit with AD. You ain't getting no draft pick for it, though. You ain't getting no draft pick for it. You ain't fooling me in Charlotte. You know Terry Rozier don't work with LaMelo Ball. You're not winning with that backcourt. You ain't fooling me. So don't tell me Terry Rozier worth 2 draft picks. Nope. Now, if I get Terry Rozier and PJ Washington, I'm gonna give you one.
And
I'm gonna give you one because
and
that's worth it.
Oubre. That'd be Oubre.
Yeah, well, I'm saying, you know what I mean. Those are the 2 guys that's worth the pick. Oubre to me not worth a pick. I'm not. I don't think he's worth a pick. Not a first. He's not to me.
No, I'm
But
saying them
young talent,
together.
yes, I want those 3. If I can get them 3, you can get a pick. If I can get Rozier, if I can get Oubre and PJ Washington, I really don't want PJ Washington in that deal. Actually, the person I want, I like PJ. Don't get me wrong. I may have to throw somebody else in so we can do it 4 for 2, right? But the person I really want in that deal would be Plumlee, the guy that
Now,
Eric 24. Eric 24 stacks. You know Plumlee, all the Plumlee brothers that played in the NBA. Go look up and see who they played for on their AAU teams, bro. Go look and see who they played for. Especially when they were young, when they were 9th and 10th graders, 7-footers. Go look and see who they played for. Then look who their coach was. Sucker.
Rich, Felix Rich, thanks for the donation, bro. Appreciate the donation. See, my thing, what I
What
would
it
do
say?
with
Rick said I traded for some wings, bro. I like wings, but not enough to trade for Westbrook, bro. That's 47. Bro, you know how many wings you get for $47 million, bro? I like that
and
though.
see and
That's
see
funny,
one thing,
Felix.
one thing. A lot of people is, and it's funny you said something. But I'm gonna get back to that. But now I'm gonna get to what you said. There. What you said. A lot of these general manager. You said Charlotte and Indiana jumped down early. A lot of these owners, when the dust settle and clear, and these owners and these general managers gonna try to be slick and try to hardball the Lakers. I guarantee you, these owners gonna come and be like, "Yo, what are you?" The owners gonna step in and be like, "I need some of this just off my books." These owners gonna step in because these GMs try to be cute and always fumble the bag, trying to be slick, trying like Sacramento did last year. You had a good deal, you agreed to thought the Lakers was thirsty. You came back and like, okay, it's a deal, it's done. Then you come back, nah. Give us your 22nd pick. Like, why we do that for Buddy Hill? Kuzma alone is better than Buddy Hill. Like, why is we doing that? Buddy Hill fits us, and Kuzma don't fit maybe Buddy Hill, but technically Kuzma younger, he's a better player than Buddy Hill. So we giving you a better player. We giving you 2 players, and you agree to the deal, and then you turn around and talk about no, give us these GMs do dumb shit, and they thinking the Lakers is desperate.
Yep.
So I'm glad that the Lakers, and I see a lot of Laker fans, especially on like Trevor Lane joint, is pissed off. Like, no way we could bring Russ back, this, that, and the third. They just don't like Russ so much. They give him up for anything. That's why you can't have these guys running your franchise. At the end of the day, it's about money. And the first thing you said, and I told my homeboy that too when we were talking earlier. The first thing you said the 47 owners going to be running in on that. Because owners going to look at it like, look at this what Jeannie Buss said. Look how owners think. Jeannie Buss said, I done paid all that luxury tax. We had the 4th highest payroll, and you mean to tell me we ain't make the playoffs? That's the first thing and really thing that pissed off, and not just her. All these owners feel that way. If I'm paying all this money, we top 10. And mind you, That's the Lakers top 4 in the biggest market. So imagine teams like Portland and stuff and smaller markets top 10. Lakers in a humongous market, and they
Second
fall
biggest.
playing.
Second biggest.
So you can imagine these other teams that feel that way. She felt that way, and her opening statement was like, it was unacceptable. I went into the luxury tax. We paid into the luxury tax. I'm 4th and highest payroll. And she ain't say just make the playoffs. She said we with being 4th in the playoffs, deep in the playoffs. So so people have to really listen and understand how this basketball thing works. That's why, like I said, he always going to talk numbers because that's just the reality in it. Like these owners and stuff don't care as much as the average fans. These owners, of course, they want to win, but if they can save some money and make money, that's their number one goal in owning the team. They don't own. They own the team as a franchise business to leave legacy to their family. It's about money. If there was no money in it, they wouldn't even do it.
Can somebody tell me why anybody starts a business? What is your number one motivation for starting a business? You want to get paid. Don't tell me, oh, I have a love for this and I want to provide a service. Okay, well, you got that much of a love. Do what you do for free then. And you're going to say, no. So the real truth is everybody start businesses to make money. Nobody start businesses not to make money. Not even non-for-profit, y'all. I done worked for several major non-for-profit corporations. And that's what they are. Them bookers bringing in bank. And they wouldn't be doing it if they wasn't bringing in bank. They just don't want to pay no taxes. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you, you don't go into business not to make money. So I think it's foolish when, as a fan, you say, I don't want to hear about the money. You don't want to understand your team then. Because money dictates these moves.
To dictate everything.
Money. Hey, do you think if Russ was making $5 million, we wouldn't have this problem? Do you know why? Russ wouldn't have been on the Lakers. Been a lot easier to move Russ then. And a lot of teams would have wanted him for $5 million, $12 million. If Russ was making $20 million, he wouldn't be on the Lakers. If Russ was making $30 million last year, y'all, he would not have been on the Lakers. But because he was making 44, because he was making 44, and there's very few players in the league. Russ was in the top 2% of players' salaries in the league, y'all. Matter of fact, was he the highest paid player in the league last year?
He was. Nobody got over 47 million.
Yeah. Well, he made 44 last year.
Oh, 44. It was him.
Yeah, he made 44. He was up there with Dame Lillard. Dame Lillard was there. I think Steph there. I think Steph
because Bron 41, right? Bron made 41. Right?
Yeah, he was less. Yeah, Bron was making less. Yeah. So again, he was literally one of the highest. He was top 5 easy. He was top 5 in the league.
I want to say number 1. Eric.
Oh boy. Hey, boy was making the same. Boy was making the same. So I know he's right there. What's his name?
No, John Wall. Who was the highest paid player in the NBA? The top 3.
I think it was Dame. I think it was Dame Dollar last year.
And then maybe Russ.
I think
because I can't think because he made more than Kawhi. He made more than Giannis.
I think it's Dame. That's why I said I think Dame is the one. Because Dame is on a. Yeah, he made more than them cats. Mm-hmm.
The only person
well, Harden. What about Harden? What did Harden make? Because Harden had that Supermax, remember?
Harden
is on the same level because that's why he's making 47 next year. Remember? Yeah, Harden's on the same. He was making the same. Harden's on that same contract type of thing. Harden, Dame, Russ. Yep. Oh boy, just put it in there. Harden, Dame, and Russ. They were all making a 44 last year and making 47 this year.
So, like Elder said,
I just don't think Mark Jackson will do his job.
The 44 threw him in. If he's at 30, it's a bigger.
He's gone. Because you can put 2 players together and easily make that happen. You get one guy to make that happen. At 30 mil, you got a lot of cats making 30 mil.
It was like at least 10 players, 15 players making 30.
Oh boy, Jonathan put in there. Steph was the highest. He made 40. I thought Steph was because he got that new contract. Steph made 45. So he was the highest paid, and them other guys was at 44. Yeah, Steph made the highest. I thought it was Steph. Look up what Dame made, y'all. I think Dame may have been higher than them too for some odd reason. I think Dame Lillard might have been higher than them too. I know they top 5. Them bookers top 5.
But the thing is, it's a harder deal to make. But the thing is, now look at that for instance, and I want everybody to think of this. You're an owner, and let's just take the Pacers deal. You got Chris yep, top for 4, yep. And Wall and Russ made the same thing.
Yeah. So you said this guy said West have to go if the Lakers want to try winning it all. What do you think? Is he saying Russ or West? What West he
He
talking about?
probably meant Russ. I think he
Russ.
meant
Russ.
Russ.
Again, I agree with what Trevor Lane said. That don't mean that the Lakers not looking to move Russ, but they got to be sold on the ideal of keeping Russ, and
Yeah,
that's what they present now. Because we're not going to get fleeced. It's not that deep for us. And again, the teams all know that the Lakers are serious now. They knew
yeah.
last year they can't be. They need to move him. They're trying to win. They're trying to turn this season around. They know now it's the off season. It don't matter. We serious, and they know the position it puts the Lakers in. If they keep Russ, they know LeBron is pretty much going to be gone because they're not going to have a. They may make the playoffs and all that, but they're not going to have a successful season. They're not going to win with Russ, and LeBron's going to be frustrated, and he's going to leave. They're going to have Anthony Davis tied up for another 3 years, but they're going to have 97. You think the league want the Lakers to have 87 or $90 million in cap space? You think the league want the Lakers to have 2 max slots with Anthony Davis still on the team? And then these guys in this AAU basketball world, bro, let's buddy up and go to LA. Jokic, me and you can do whoever, bro. The Lakers know they almost kind of probably won't. Like, hey, all the money we done spent, we here.
They
I don't
might.
care. We make a good. Yeah, they may be like, I don't care. We make a good deal or not. Let's just get this money off the books.
And and the key is, and see, the key is, I like what the Lakers did. This is why the Lakers put themselves in good position. Let's go back to the trade deadline when teams try to finesse THT. They try to ask for like Terrence Ross for THT and the first. And when the Lakers came out and when them and LeBron bickering, they like, no, we rocking with Russ. You built this, you got to live with this. So they've been making statements from the gate like, listen, we're not going to do that. We're not just going to give away. We're going to value these 2 draft picks. So now these owners going to start putting pressure on these teams. I'm going to be like, hold up. What purpose we have at Brogdon and Buddy Hill both getting over 20 and they coming off our bench? What's sense? Because they're not starting over Halliburton and you're not starting over Duarte. They already got them wanting to be like the new Stephen Clay. Then both of them guys is tall backcourt. They both got Duarte really can shoot. Halliburton shot is decent. They already set at that backcourt position. You got 2 guys, one that's injury prone and one that's strictly one-dimensional. They both getting in $20-something million. Why would you want to keep that around? Why? That's a lot of money coming from your bench.
Mm-hmm. Actually, Jonathan, I'm gonna answer Jonathan Severino. Yes and no. That could help LeBron resign, but what a lot of people don't know, and the Lakers already know, LeBron really don't want to go nowhere. Where he gonna go? Now here's the thing. Think about this. Think about this. His son is going into his senior year. He's not. I ain't heard nothing. So he's not doing the what do you call it? The where he can move up a year and go right to college this year. Apparently he's not doing that. The reclassification. He ain't being reclassified. So he's gonna play his senior year in high school, which he needs to. Because think about it, he was just a good player on a good team this year. He can be the man next year as a senior, right? And get better as a player. So if LeBron leaves the Lakers after this year, where's he going? He gonna go to that team, play 1 year, and then that's the year that his son Bronny will be a freshman in college. Once that's over, LeBron gonna leave and go to another team to be with Bronny? That don't make sense, y'all. Bron's gonna sign the extension. Watch. And if he don't, the Lakers is fine with that. And it's a 1-1. It's only 1 extra year. The Lakers are fine with that. If Bron does that, they really are. If he signs the extension, cool. We got LeBron for another year. If he don't, cool. I don't. I'm telling y'all, and unless the Lakers just do a lot of stuff to embarrass LeBron and make him, he gonna sign the extension. So I don't. I get what you're saying. Like If the Lakers go out and make trades, it's them showing that a trade that's good is them showing Bronny wants to win a chip, and that's why he'll resign. Now, Bron gonna resign because he want to be in LA for another year, and then that puts him in a position to where when his son comes out of college, he can leave LA, go be with his son, and retire. What, 39 at that time? Because he's gonna be 38 this year. No, he's gonna be 40. He's gonna be 38. His son will stay at least 2 years in college. His son will be stupid. See you later. If he stays 2 years in college, he will be stupid. He will be stupid. Because for first off, people say, "Well, he needs to develop." People don't understand. If you can get the individual workouts and not have to go to classes, and you can play with pros, you don't think you can get better faster than playing against college players? Them guys that stay in college, they become good players. Don't get me wrong; they learn stuff and all that, but that don't make them better pros. Just because guys come out after 1 year, you playing against pro players, and that's a year of income you can't make. Bronny
Yeah.
wants to make it on his own, so Bronny would be dumb not to. I don't care if Bronny averaged 2 points and 1 assist. He needs to declare for the draft because teams are gonna be like, "We're drafting LeBron James. He's the cash cow still. We don't even care what our team wins. We just want the money that LeBron's gonna bring in."
He's
And
damn sure cashed out.
the storyline of LeBron being able to play with his son, which has never happened in the league before. Y'all know how much money that's gonna bring in? The movies, the books, the articles. Do y'all know how much money that's gonna bring in? These teams ain't stupid. This is a business. It's about
Paul,
money.
I won't do that. I can't stand Harden. One thing, at least Russ play hard.
Hell no, hell no. Bump
I
Harden.
respect the guy play hard and cares. Harden don't really care. Harden just one
Hell
play, he don't care.
Hell no. No Harden. The Lakers be stupid. They ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna do that because he don't fit with AD. He don't. Well, he could, but nah, nah. What Harden got to do this year, y'all, if he want that bread, Harden got to come back and he got to be slim. He got to be trim. There can't be no videos of Harden partying all summer. None. And folk gonna be like, "We ain't seen nothing on James." Then when he put the video up where they all playing at the little extreme gym and all that stuff, they be like, "Oh, that's Harden. Oh, he done lost some weight." You see what I'm saying? And he gonna be quicker again. He gonna be man. They do all these metrics with these analytics and stuff. I heard old boy talking about it today. James Harden is 2 miles slower or all this. They break all that down. He don't have the step to get around these guys. How's he gonna get that step back, y'all? If he don't lose weight, quit partying for the summer, and come into training camp just a whole new beast, he ain't finna get that bread. And if Harden don't lead Philly to a deep run, if they don't make it to the Eastern Conference Championship, Philly would be stupid to pay Harden that money. You got to see a whole new Harden for me to give
I'm
you
not paying
that
him.
bread.
If I'm Philly, I'm like this. You got to pay him if he opt in. Okay, cool. But next year come, I'm not giving him no
No.
compensation.
If he opt in and he come back looking like normal James Harden, which is a little chunky because he been partying all summer and vacation and all that, I'm trading his ass for the season start. Thank you for opting in. Now I'm finna get $47 million worth of players back. Because the team will take James Harden. Let's just keep it real. That's the
Yeah,
one thing Patrick Beverley did tell the truth. Teams are gonna take him. Why? Because they will never get an opportunity to get a player like Harden. Y'all know these small market teams, if they don't get lucky in the draft and draft a guy, they have zero chance of getting the guy in free agency. Zero chance of getting him in trade because that player gonna always say, "I ain't going there." You know what I'm saying? They gonna do it. You do what Toronto did. I mean, they got a chip, but they got Kawhi for 1 year. What have they done since? Nothing.
yep. You're right.
My wife, my third wife from Houston. She said Harden. She texted me. Harden sucks. She hate Harden. She hate Harden,
He
bro.
don't care. See, my
She
thing
from
is this:
Houston, bro. She from
I lost a
Houston.
lot of
Like bump
respect
that.
for him when
Me
he
too.
showed he didn't care. Like you come to a
No,
team,
Nick
the
T.
city was
No,
behind you, and you just like fuck.
Nick
Like
T. Man.
I can never rock with that.
I get it, Nick T. Now, EG, my guy. That's my dude.
Who?
He know Eric Gordon. That's my guy. But no, no, bro. I mean, we from he from Indiana, and no, no. Had many battles against Eric Gordon, my AAU teams, bro. That booger was a beast, bro. Eric Gordon was I love that brother, man, and good dude. That's a good dude. Would I like to have him on the Lakers? Yes, not for $18 million though. Not for that
He get
salary
hurt
he
a
got
lot
now.
too. He
He
get hurt a lot.
does. But
He get
he's
hurt.
a hey, he's electric. He can put it on the floor. He can shoot. But he's older and he gets hurt. Eric, actually, because he's that chunky, thick guard,
Yeah,
Eric got to change his body if he want to get 2, 3 more years in the league.
yeah,
These guys are seeing going vegan and slim and the alkaline, all that. They seeing that can extend your career.
yeah. It
And
can.
I'm seeing, and I think EG, he on the type of situation where he making good money. If he does that and come out and ball out and help a team, somebody may give him a decent little contract. I'm not
Yeah.
saying he gonna get
Well,
18 million again, but he could get a 3 year 30. You know, the third year is a team option. 10 million, bro. That's 20 more million you guaranteed. Instead of going instantly into after the 18, now you getting league minimum for the next 3, 4 years. You see what I'm saying? But
yeah,
he gotta commit that to show them something different. Because let's just keep it real. EG electric, bro. That boy, EG. Whoo, you can't check him. You can't check it. He get any shot he want, bro. Any shot he want. And he still got that level of quickness. He
yeah.
still got that. And people
He's
under
strong.
I'm
He's
not
strong
saying
as
that he's
hell.
super strong, and I'm not saying that he's a lockdown defender, but he's underrated. He's underrated. He gives effort. Man, I like EG, but if he gonna stick around in the league, he gonna have to change that body a little bit, bro. He gonna have to change that body. You know what I'm saying? Now, if we can get him on some kind of trade, you know, I'm with that. I'm with that. But I don't want to pay that salary. I don't want to pay him 18 million right now. He just don't play enough games for that, in my opinion. Now, if he was one of them Iron Men like Russ with the skill package he got, imagine him being your third guard, bro. Imagine him being your third guard. Who gonna stop that?
I
Oh
think he's
my,
a good fit in
oh my God.
Milwaukee. If I'm Milwaukee, I'm trying to get him.
Now the only other
If
problem is
I'm
you little.
Milwaukee, I'm
Hey,
trying to get Eric
the, the
Gordon.
only the only other problem is you already little at the guard spot, so you getting smaller by going there. Because if you get him, you're giving up Grayson Allen.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, again, he's 6'5", 6'6", bro.
Oh,
Yeah, Grayson Allen is.
but the thing is, Eric Gordon much tougher,
Hey,
better defender than him.
Gray,
I'm
I,
getting
I
rid
don't
of.
I don't I don't I don't think he's a better defender. Not right now. He's not. Grayson
Yes,
Allen
he
plays
is.
D. I don't think he is.
I,
Grayson Allen can score. He can shoot. He can create his own shot. I don't like Grayson. Don't get me wrong. I don't like him as a player. But I ain't gonna. I can't just say, oh boy's a better fit. And Grayson Allen play all the games. Oh boys, I may get 50,
I'm
maybe.
doing that. I'm doing that enough to
Kareem
get
said I'm doing it.
Eric Gordon and what's his name backcourt. I think that's another guy who's gonna pull up some shots. Eric Gordon and
Okay. Eric Whitlow. The only way I would consider doing a straight up deal. He said no trades, no nothing. For John Wall and Russ, let me tell you what it would be. If everything else falls through, and that's the last thing on the table, I would actually do that deal just because John Wall has had so much time off. And he's a kind of a gym rat. You see what I'm saying? So I don't expect him to come in out of shape. And you see what I'm saying? He ain't that dude. Now, I'll take the chance because if it goes south, it pretty much guarantees that, yeah, he's 6'4". Pretty much guarantees that LeBron gonna leave. So now I'm still gonna have two max slots. But I wouldn't run it back with Russ if that deal's on the table where I can just swap those two. Why? Because one, LeBron asked for it. Remember? LeBron wanted to make that trade this year and give up the pick. So I would be giving LeBron what he wants, giving another look at trying to win, seeing if it's different. And if it goes south, it's 100% on LeBron. If he gets mad and leaves, we good. We still got the 90 million and we got the two slots. It could go good because let's be real, all of us agree John Wall's skill set is actually a better fit with LeBron James than Russell Westbrook. He's a better pure point guard than Russell Westbrook is. He's just as athletic. You know what I'm saying? He has a little bit better jump shot. So I mean, they both trash defensively, but I think John Wall gives more effort on the defensive end than Russell Westbrook do. So it's going to be better for your team on that end. And John Wall should be ultra motivated because he been out the league. He ain't
yeah,
done nothing. And this is a contract year for John Wall. See, Russ is set. John is looking to still play longer. So I would do that deal if nothing else comes out and Houston says we'll do it without the thing. But what Houston's saying right now, Houston's stupid. They're the dumbest team in
They
the league,
is.
bro.
They
They
is.
dumb. Did you see the article? They came out again and said John Wall is still on the table for the Lakers. You know, the same deal. We got to get
Yeah.
that first round pick though. I'm like, y'all some idiots.
You got to be idiots. This
Y'all
man
some
ain't play
idiots.
all year. Russ always played. Like, you sound stupid. Like
Because
you said, they idiots.
with Russ, it's a guarantee you get a buyout. So you're gonna save some money.
Yeah,
$5,
yeah,
$10 million. John
yeah,
ain't gonna do that for you.
yeah.
They so
John proved
stupid in
that.
Houston.
He
That's why
said
that booger broke. That's why that
he
owner Bob broke.
yeah, Tillman Fertitta.
Bob broke.
He always complained about money.
COVID hit him hard because he was what in the restaurant, been all that. A lot of his stuff got shut down, bro.
Yeah, he owned the stuff in Vegas, the hotel in Vegas.
Man, all that travel
The
stuff,
Golden Nugget. He owned the Golden
vacation
Nugget.
stuff,
Yeah,
food stuff, all that stuff. He got hit super hard, bro. He lost a boatload of money.
yeah, he did.
And you
Tillman
ain't making
Fertitta.
that money back. So you can save $10, $15 million, bro. That ain't monopoly money. That's real.
Yeah.
I can say I got a guy sitting there that I gotta pay. Why would I not do the trade to get a guy that I know wants to take a buyout and at least gonna save me some money?
Russ taking a buyout.
Now see, here's the thing. What he thinks, this is what he thinks. And if you notice, who in the NBA is talking about? Everybody talking about Russell Westbrook and his 47 million cap space, right? Everybody. Why are they not talking about John Wall? I don't know what happened right there. John Wall's 47 million cap space.
Exactly.
I have no idea what happened right there, bro. I don't know what
Nobody
happened
talking
there.
about that.
Nobody. Why? Because teams know John Wall is not going to negotiate.
Yeah.
They don't want to take John Wall. John Wall saying, I want to come and play.
John Wall said, he told him I'm not giving up a dime. He told him that.
I ain't taking no discount.
And he ain't call his bluff because he was dead serious out the whole year. He's healthy and set out the whole year, so he wasn't bluffing. He wasn't bluffing.
Again, teams know that, and teams have zero interest in that booger. And they can't use that against the Lakers. Well, we'll just get John. We'll go get John Wall. We cool keeping Russ anyway. Give it 2 years. It's got to get better. It can't be worse. And see, the Lakers, that's the part I didn't bring up earlier, Kareem. The Lakers are doing really good on the media thing. You know why? It can't get any worse for Laker fans. It don't go no lower than this. We can't be any madder. We can't be any more disappointed. So any move we make, they just going to stay where they at. Disappointed, upset, mad. You see what I'm saying? We can only go up. So they know by putting this information out today about Russ, is it going to get worse for Laker fans? No. It don't get no worse than where we are now. It can only get better.
It's getting better.
Lakers know that they're not going to take the PR hit from the Laker fans. That's already been done. I like what the Lakers are doing. I rode Jeannie hard, but Jeannie still got a lot to show me. I rode her butt hard. I really did. She still got a lot to show me, though.
I'm glad that she did come out, and I'm glad that she came out, and I'm glad they doing some talking. Because now publicly, they letting it, like you said, once you go public with something, they letting it be known, we fine with this. Phil said he want Russ. So now they put it, and then everybody said Phil Jackson's hands going to be all on this. They put the ball back on the table saying, listen here, man. Y'all want this 40, like you said, when you open up, you said, listen, do y'all want 47 million in cap space?
That's simple.
That's simple. And don't get me wrong, he's a good teammate. People say you never heard nobody talk bad about him.
Not as a teammate. You're right.
He play hard. He's available. So it's not like he's
going to play 82 games if you want him. Hey, yeah. I actually see what Charlotte see. Charlotte going to put him on the court.
Yeah.
Him and LaMelo Ball can play together easily. And he loves that running style that Charlotte – LaMelo will be happy to have him. He would. He going to run. He going to run. Oh, boy, man, I see why Charlotte is trying to get in early and get this trade done. I see why they did it.
They're smart.
Yeah. Now the problem gonna be when all these other teams come. When all these other teams come.
Because now look at this. That's what I said. Now Philadelphia at shambles because they felt the way they lost, they're in shambles.
Brooklyn.
Phoenix is in shambles.
Brooklyn,
because the way they
the
lost.
Bucks. The Bucks got to
Milwaukee
do
is in
something to keep.
shambles
They got to
because
do
of the
something to
way
keep
they lost.
Giannis happy. They got to.
All these teams, it's a lot of teams now in shambles. A lot of teams. Then you got teams. Another thing I want people to look at. Look what Patrick Beverley said. Nobody's scared of Phoenix. So now NBA teams, they're looking at Dallas like Dallas. Like, we could beat Dallas. Teams really feel that they could beat Dallas. Teams feel they can beat Boston.
Until they get up against Luka. Until they
No,
got to
no, but
play against
the point I'm making is those teams look at them teams and be like, we can do that.
I know what you're saying, like the Clippers, like because these teams,
Yeah,
like we can
teams
beat
looking
them.
at them like, what?
If
Dallas?
we healthy, we can easily beat these teams. Miami, they think they can beat Miami. Actually, all the teams that are left, because the teams, I don't think, like old boy said, guys do got to get up to go against old boy because he's doing all that running and shooting and all that. Steph Curry, but I don't think teams even fear Golden State no more. I really don't.
No, they don't. Teams
No.
don't feel no teams. I don't think none of the teams looked at it like that. So now everybody feel they have a legitimate shot. Teams feel they got legitimate shot. You know what I'm saying? I don't think LeBron and AD look at Dallas teams, don't think they couldn't beat them.
Artie Dime. He says once Malik Monk and Russell Westbrook signs back with the Lakers, y'all in a hard cap. That's not true. Then y'all need to sign one player for $1 and you are back in tax again. No, bro, we're already, first off, you're totally 100% wrong on what you just said. We're already in the tax, bro. The three salaries alone gonna put us in the tax. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing that triggers a hard cap is if you take in a sign and trade player. So Malik Monk wouldn't be a sign and trade player. We would be re-signing him. So we're not going to trigger a hard cap by taking on them. It's not you can have as much salary as you want as long as you don't have a hard cap. You just have to be willing to pay the tax. And the Lakers are already in the tax for this year. This is why they don't care if LeBron walk or if they got to keep Russ and he walk because they're gonna pay the tax this year anyway. They're gonna pay the tax anyway this year. So, so I just want you to have full understanding of what's going on. I mean, hey, Paul, teams love having Pat Beverly. He's a dog defensively and all that. I don't want to deal with the antics of Pat Beverly though. And here's the thing about Pat Beverly to me.
I like Pat.
A lot of players like Pat. And when he's on your team, you love it. But here's the thing. What has Pat done on the good side to make a team say, hey, this is great to have Pat Beverly? Think about Pat Beverly. Really, though, just be real. When you think of Pat Beverly, do you get a positive thought or do you get a negative thought? There's always some BS attached to Patrick Beverly. Some way, shape, fashion, or form. Dirty play, running his mouth, being a cancer in the locker room. There's something. There's just something negative. Tell me the positive, besides the fact that we consider him to be a great defender. What's the positive of Pat Beverly? And that ain't the first thing coming to your mind. You either have a positive thought about a guy or a negative thought. Pat's one of them guys you have a negative thought. Now, when you're on your team, you like him irritating everybody else. You do. You put up with it. You tolerate it. But what has that done for any team that led them to championships? He's not that piece, y'all. I'm telling you. You like to have a guy like that if he's on your team and you got to deal with him, but he's not that piece. And I don't like cats that break code. I don't. And again, I ain't one of these guys to try to hide nothing. But if people are having private conversations in locker rooms, and you know there's certain things we just don't bring up, you know what I mean? We keep that private because that's what we do. I don't want cats coming out here talking publicly about that, promoting themselves and putting that information out there for people. So what did people think Chris Paul is a sellout behind the scenes? It's behind the scenes is the key. Now when you get on that court, get after it. And like I said, the last thing I saw
Yeah, at that 90-minute mark. Every time it get to 90 minutes, it falls out. He'll be right back. He said, but
I'm going to Verizon
it's a good
tomorrow, bro.
timer though. I like
Yeah.
it because it's a good timer.
Yep. I'm going to Verizon tomorrow, man. I'm gonna get this thing figured out, or I'm gonna get a new one. This
At least it
iPad.
comes right back though. That's a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
thing. It's
It
not
does. It
bad.
come right back. Yeah.
It's not
But
bad.
yeah, with Patrick Beverley, bro, I understand why people like his game, but I'm looking at the whole totality of it, what he brings. I've had people say he's dirty, which I've seen it because he hurt Russell Westbrook, Chris Paul. I got a list of people he done hurt doing dirty things on the court. So you ain't got no room to talk about Chris Paul being dirty. You just as dirty, right? I've heard him being a bad locker room dude. He's already shown you publicly he ain't got no filter. So he ain't got no self-control. So any business that you may have that you don't want out there, if he in your locker room, he may put that shit out there. I don't want to play with cats like that. Now I ain't got nothing to hide. But that I'm gonna tell you right now, that type of dude in my locker room, I promise you, I would have put them hands on him when I played. Because if he just said he could have went out there and said, hey, you know what? Elder like cats over dogs, which I don't. But if he'd have said that, I'd have whooped his tail. Ain't nobody give you permission to tell my personal business. That ain't nobody business. You on national TV speaking about me, private personal stuff. I whoop your ass, nigga. I mean, I'm saying my bad, Kareem. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like guys like Patrick Beverley. They don't have no filter. They'll throw people under the bus. He think he tough because he from Chicago. Believe you me, I done met many Chicago niggas. They not the toughest niggas in the world. I promise y'all that. They not. They're not the toughest niggas in the world. You got some, just like you do in every crazy city that's willing to give up their life. You do. And a lot most of them is in the grave or in the prison. No problem. But that's a fake tough. That's a fake tough. He pushed the man in the back. He pushed the man in the back. After the man gave him, how much did Paul give him in that game? 38? A closeout game. Then gave him that look. He ain't say nothing. He just gave him that look like, now what you saying? Then you go run and push him in the back. You a sucker, Pat Beverly. You a sucker to me. You a sucker. I don't like cats like that. I don't want guys like that on my team. I don't want dudes like I can't trust you. Why you think Kawhi Leonard got rid of that nigga, y'all? Why you think Kawhi Leonard got rid of him?
Nick T, thank you for the donation.
Salute, Nick T. Yeah, no, y'all can have Pat Beverly because his negative outweighs his positive in my personal opinion. I don't want guys like that on the team. We get John Wall and Eric Gordon. Watch or John Wall and Christian Wood. The John Wall Christian Wood is a better deal that could work just because of the money. Because Christian Wood's only making like 13, 14 million. So you could do the THT and what's his name? None.
None. Yeah.
And get Christian Wood. You got to give him a first round pick though for Christian Wood, y'all. Yeah. Now that's the only way I'm giving
I was
Houston a
thinking
first round pick.
a 3-team trade, right? Let's say that's why because I know you said you rather
Christian
Plumlee,
Wood is going. Yeah, he's gonna
but that's why I
demand a
said
first round pick.
I know you said you rather Plumlee, but I was thinking a 3-team trade where if we bring back PJ
No, he
Washington
didn't.
and reroute like him and THT, PJ Washington and THT, they're getting two young guys for Christian Wood. And
The
now
only
we have Christian Wood, Oubre, and Terry Rozier.
Yeah, the only way I see us getting rid of THT is if we take a deal and we get guard like we do. Say we do the Indiana deal for some reason. I don't think we will, but say we do, and we bring back two guards like that, where we bring back Brogdon and Buddy Hield. Got to move THT now. Got to.
But I
Got to
think they're
move him.
going. I think they're still going to try to move him. I really do.
Again, I don't think. Here's the key. The Lakers have shown for what 3 years now, three, that if the deal ain't perfect for THT, they ain't doing it.
See that's what I'm glad. I like that though. I
Yeah.
like that.
So
I like that.
I don't think the Lakers saw everything that happened last year with THT. They were there for that. They knew what took place. And this is the thing. The whole team was a disaster. Here's
The
the key.
whole team.
You don't hear the Lakers talking about THT. You hear the fans. And
Yeah.
When you're trying to make moves to change your team, everybody on the block. But they still didn't trade him. So it depends. If we get guards back, we need to move him to get a wing or a big man. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
not no guard.
Yeah, but if we don't get like if we do the Charlotte deal, why do you trade THT? because you got Terry Rozier starting, and you could have shoot THT may start with him. THT may start. We do the Rozier, um, what's his name,
THT.
Oubre, and Plumlee deal. THT may start again. Terry Rozier, THT. Bring none off the bench. Bring none off the bench. You got LeBron, Oubre. Uh, actually, or we do Oubre. Play LeBron in the backcourt. You know what I'm saying?
I think
Defensively, though,
Oubre comes to the bench.
defensively you may struggle. Well, here's the reason why I say Oubre could start. You need a good wing defender to cover the wings, so LeBron don't have to do it. But I can see LeBron guarding the two guards because most two guards in the league he can handle. He really can. Or put him on the four. But if you go, say, Rozier, LeBron, Oubre, AD, and Plumlee, that's a big lineup. And you're going to have some defensive problems. They're going to put Plumlee and LeBron, all them in pick and roll all day. You see what I'm saying? They're going to put them in pick and roll all day. So
That's why I think I said
you would have to put AD at the 5.
Or we get another 5 that's more athletic.
Yeah.
That's more fluid. That can like that's why
like Christian Woods. Christian Woods
would be perfect.
He would be. Because he's interchangeable. He can guard threes and twos at times. And yeah, Christian Wood would definitely be better. But I'm saying Plumlee because I need somebody to bang with these big centers. I need somebody that'll bang. That's right there. See you later. See you later. You own to something right there, bro. You own to something. I was gonna bring it up earlier and I forgot. Remember I said earlier, this may be the year Toronto getting. Remember I said that and I didn't go into why.
Yeah,
that's why. What people don't understand is I think Toronto's giving up on OG because of the injuries.
He get hurt a lot.
And they got Siakam back in the fold. I hear Siakam is back in the good graces. He done turned it around. They done worked the problems out. You see, he had a year where, a lot of people got Siakam making an all NBA team, bro. He may be third team all NBA. You can't trade that dude. So then you got him and they saw that Scotty Barnes, they work well together. One of them got to go. You can't keep all three.
Because OG be coming off the bench.
OG
only not starting with Scotty Barnes.
Somebody look up. No, somebody look up what he making. OG only making like 16, y'all. So we could do the THT none for OG. And we'll probably have to do a pick. We probably have to do a pick to do that. Maybe second. No, we have to. Because OG was the first round pick. OG was he lottery? OG was lottery, wasn't he?
No, he wasn't lottery.
He was first round though.
He's outside. Yeah, outside the lottery.
But the key is this: you're talking about two guys. One was undrafted and one was a second.
Who's undrafted?
Boy didn't get drafted.
THT got drafted.
None did get drafted.
Oh, none. Oh,
none was not drafted. And THT was second round. Remember they bought that pick. So you can't give up an undrafted and second rounder for a first rounder and not. You see what I'm saying? And not give up a pick. They're gonna want to pick. And now you may be able to finesse them to two.
Oh, I can easily see Toronto doing this too, because you got to think like this. Now, guys, look at this. When you have guys come to the bench, you don't want guys making a lot of money coming to your bench. Because you're like, damn, he made 16 this year. He making 17, 20, then he making 18, then he making 19.
So he making 17 next year?
17 next year.
So we would have to throw
18,
in a
it's going up every year, a million every year. 17, it went 16, 17, 18, 19.
Yep. Because I don't see 16, Toronto 17, taking on 18, I don't see the Lakers taking on the salary. Because if they do that, they're taking on $2-3 million in salary, got to pay tax. Nope. They're gonna give up those two players because one's making 5, one making 10. That's 15. Yeah, you put the first round pick, that's 17. That's $2 million.
But think like this, right? I think that's an excellent trade without a pick, right? Think like this. THT, to me, I think got a little more skill than OG. I think OG more settled, like he kind of like a stand.
Hey, Kareem, we talking about Masai Jury, bro.
No, but you look at it like this.
You could try to justify it all day. You think Masai Jury gonna buy that?
No, but then you got a valuable. Look at the backup they be having. For
Here's the key.
Van
I'm
Vliet,
gonna tell
you
you.
get
I'm gonna
Kendrick
tell you
Nunn?
right now. I'm gonna
Kendrick
tell you.
Nunn?
I'm gonna tell you right now. You ain't getting Masai Ujiri to give up a first round pick for a second and a non-drafted player. And the non-drafted player didn't play at all last year.
But
And
you can't,
hold on,
look
and
at it like
hold on.
that.
No, bro. I'm just telling you, you can't do that. He would get ringed for that. You do that, a guy that didn't play at all and he's non-drafted, only been in the league 3 years. Then the guy that's been in the league 3 years, um, um, played horrible last year, and you giving him up for a guy that was productive before he got hurt, and he was a first round pick. And
But you
let's
can't
just keep
look
it real.
at
Let's just
first
keep it
round
real. If
pick.
you throw the
You
name
got a
out,
first round
hold on.
pick that first.
If you throw the name out OG Anunoby, or you throw the name out THT, with just the people in the league, the front office people,
I think they'd take OG.
easy. It's not even a question. OG done proved himself in the league already.
Okay, so now
So
you get two young guys, a backup point guard that you need. That Kendrick Nunn go hard. Then you
why?
got
Hold on. They got the one guys over. They don't need. They can now it gives them more flexibility, but they don't need. They got the one. Go look at their roster. They got two guys back there they like. The one is a rookie, and then the other guy was that the Flynn guy. The Flynn. Remember they got him.
he way better than Flint. Flint ain't that good.
All I'm telling you is
Flint.
they're not desperate.
No,
He
I ain't
just
saying
see.
they desperate,
That's
but
what
I
I'm saying.
think it gives them a balanced
And then
roster.
here's another thing. OG Anunoby, once they realize he's on the market, you don't think other teams that need a quality wing is going to put together a package for OG that's going to be way better than the Lakers if we ain't putting a draft pick in there? We're going to have to give up the pick, bro. It's just, if we get OG Anunoby, the Lakers are going to have to give up a pick. Now, here's the key. Here's the thing.
Get the first. I can't. That's a lot for him.
Here's the thing, though. Say we do the Russ deal and we don't give up a pick. What difference do it make? We got rid of Russ and THT. We got back quality wings and guys that fit with old boy, and we gave up one pick to do it. Think about that. Think about it. You got, okay, let's do the Charlotte deal. You got, what's his name? Rozier. Spine contract in Oubre. Let's go with your guy. P. Washington. Another young guy, spine contract. Then you add OG Anunoby. You telling me those 4 picks, those 4 players, for Russ and THT, and one first-round pick wouldn't be a good deal.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it don't matter where you get a pickup. Those combination of players is worth it. So if I can get Russ for no picks, I ain't tripping if I got to give up them for a good to add to it. Can you think about this, bro? Think about this. We get OG Anunoby and Kelly Oubre. Who can't we guard on the perimeter now?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Now OG got to stay healthy, but still, who can't? He young though. Who can't we guard on the perimeter? Who can't we guard?
Yeah.
You still got. You don't care for him, but you still got Hillbilly Kobe. That's your combo guard. Another year. You still got old boy LeBron will be running the point anyway with the team. But you got guys. See, I'm gonna tell you right now what the problem gonna be. I'm gonna tell you what the problem gonna be. You only got 2 playmakers, and that's your problem.
What?
2 playmakers out of that whole team so far. That's your problem. Unless Austin Reeves come back, with a tight handle, different player, you got LeBron and you got old boy that came from Charlotte, Rozier. That's it. You ain't got nobody else and see. Well, I'm sorry. Well, and he ain't no playmaker. We may resign Monk, put him in that $6 million slot. But Monk ain't really no playmaker. He got better, but that's not the guy. See, hey, Kendrick Nunn is though. Kendrick Nunn is, and see the Lakers looking like, nah. If they probably would say we got to give up 2 playmakers because both of them cats are playmakers. THT and Nunn are both playmakers. I can give up 2 of them for a guy that's not a playmaker. I do need wings, but for a guy that's not, no, I ain't. I can see the Lakers saying no to that deal. Without a pick, I can see him saying no to that deal. I can see him saying it. Maybe THT. and another player or something else, but eat some salary. But I can't see them giving up their play. I think the Lakers want to see what old boy gonna do with him this year if he healthy. Kendrick Nunn. I think they want to see that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
that's another reason why they probably was quick to be like, we take Russ back, because if Kendrick Nunn come back.
You got somebody, remember? He was supposed to be the scapegoat last year. Russ get out of control. I got somebody I can put it I can trust. That done it on the highest stage. Old boy done it in an NBA championship and produced. He was giving the Lakers the business, bro. You remember that?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he was giving the Lakers the business. So I still think, though, like, I'm gonna give y'all this look. Okay, that book will probably gone already. I was gonna say, where you at? Whatever 24, I forgot his name, because he kept telling me earlier, give me a
Adam
prediction.
24.
Adam 24, whatever. He kept saying, give me a prediction, give me a prediction. I'm gonna give y'all, to me, three sleeper teams that's gonna be looking to do deals with the Lakers involving Russell Westbrook or THT. Because those are two main guys that the Lakers say they want to get rid of, right? That the fans want to get rid of. So I'm going to use both of them. The one sleeper team, y'all already kind of know, I bring them up all the time. Sacramento Kings. Sacramento Kings. All right? The other sleeper team, I got two more to give y'all, right? Another sleeper team I brought up before, I don't bring up that often. So some of y'all may remember, some of you may not. The Denver Nuggets. That's a sleeper team for me that's going to get involved with the Lakers, possibly. Possibly. Jokic, isn't he a free agent in 2023?
23, yeah.
They got to do everything in their power to keep him, bro. And I think they've seen that the Jamal Murray and the what's his name, broke back dude, jacked up back,
Who?
got the max deal for Denver, Michael Porter Jr.
Michael Porter Jr.
They seen that ain't worked already. They've seen enough, I believe. They've seen enough. Now there are other teams. I'm gonna see which team I'm gonna give you as a third one, because I actually have several teams in my mind. I want to see which one. Let me see. Which one do I want to say as a sleeper team? I mean, those are two West, right? I just gave you two Western teams, right? I'm gonna go ahead and shoot over to the East then. I'm gonna give you an Eastern team. The Miami Heat. And I know folk looking like, hell no, Elder. Miami Heat. Especially if they don't win. Now, if they win, hell no. They win this year, nope. But if they get, like, if Boston make it to the finals, oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yep, absolutely. That's another one. Now, I have at least 5 more teams I know is going to at least make them phone calls and talk to the Lakers.
Oh, yeah. Too much money.
Yeah.
Too much money sitting there.
Detroit, Oklahoma City. I mean, these are teams that's been out there, but they still got moves to make, y'all. They still got moves to make. It's going to be a litany. I didn't name Indiana. I didn't name Charlotte. You see what I'm saying? We at like 10 teams now that you can realistically look at and say they potentially want to do something with the Lakers. And the reason it's the Lakers, y'all, is because they got the 47 million jackpot that gives teams so many options. Like, teams realize I could literally take Russ and still potentially make the playoffs and get the cap space at the end of the year. So I get the playoff money and then have the cap space. And because I've been loyal to Russ, I may get the cap space, sign a player, and then re-sign Russ on a lower deal if he helps.
Exactly.
Man, it's so much out there, man. It's so much out there.
My prediction, I think that the Lakers, two things will happen. This is my prediction. This week, I think
I ain't making no predictions.
No, but I hear you on that. But my prediction
I gave them 3 sleeper teams that could deal with the Lakers. That's what I gave.
That's good. But my prediction is later this week. I think either they're gonna have a second round interview with Darvin and Mark Jackson, or they're gonna announce their coach just by Friday.
I don't think it's gonna be Mark because they've been already put that article out saying that the Lakers are leaning towards a new member, a rookie coach. Mark
Oh, they
Jackson's
said
not a
that?
rookie.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta go look the article up. I saw the headline come through my phone that the Lakers are leaning towards a rookie coach now. So I don't think it's gonna be Mark Jackson at all. They didn't like him anyways. Let's just keep it real. Lakers was not interested in Mark Jackson for real. I think fan pressure made them at least bring him
Yeah, I
in.
don't think if it don't
Honestly,
feel like it,
I
but
hope
still.
Mark Jackson get the Charlotte job. That's where I want him to go. I think that's the best situation for him. Give Mark Jackson Russell Westbrook. Give him Russell Westbrook and LaMelo Ball. I bet Charlotte make playoffs next year. They
Ain't
stay
no question.
healthy. I bet they make the playoffs.
Ain't no question.
I think Charlotte is the best fit for Mark Jackson. And I really still am stuck on Darvin Ham. I really believe he is the best fit. You got Laker Nation coming out now saying that he's the best fit. And then they saw that article about that. See, the Lakers can go there now and test the public waters. Why? All the three coaches that they wanted, they're not available. You all right, Kareem? You going to sleep on me, man?
Oh shit. I dozed off.
You close your eyes for a long time.
Oh
We
wow.
can wrap it up. It's been 2 hours. We can wrap it up.
Yeah,
Wrap
yeah.
it up.
Okay, so that's my prediction for Friday. I think we're going to do another round of interviews, or announce a coach, even if it's not Mark, but a coach or something. Um, so yeah, we covered a lot of stuff today.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
We covered a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So Darvin, I had to look more into Darvin.
Yeah. Darvin the dude, bro. He that dude. He been an assistant for a long time. He played in the league. He's a champ. He's won at both levels, playing and as a coach. He understands the Lakers. It makes only thing that he doesn't have is the head coach experience. That's it. Everything else fits for Darvin. Hell no, we don't want Bertans. No, we don't want that dude, that contract. Hell no. Mm-mm. I think he's good where he at. I like Bertans. Think about it. He came in and filled the role old boy did. I mean, he just consistent shooting as he was.
Porzingis, right?
Yeah, man, that was such a good trade for Dallas because they got that scorer back and the ball handler back, and he's taller that they lost in Hardaway. Remember, people
Yeah.
forget they lost Hardaway. They got a guy
Hardaway,
back in.
he out or
Yeah, he
he
done.
coming
He
back.
was hurt for the year. So remember, he did the thing for the year. But they got a guy in Dinwiddie who's taller than him, can still handle the ball and score like him. I mean, it's a win-win for them. And he played better D.
Oh, the lottery is tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh, I will be live
Well,
tomorrow.
the who where are they gonna go?
Yeah,
You
the
know what I mean?
lottery.
The positions where they're gonna go. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be live tomorrow.
Watch Charlotte get the not Charlotte. Watch the Hornets get the 14th pick. The Lakers gonna be 14th. Watch.
Wow.
I think it's only I can't remember because they gave that pick up to Memphis. If it falls in a certain category, Memphis get that pick.
Yeah, Memphis get that pick. New Orleans
I
don't
can't
get it.
remember if it's what if it's
I think if it's
10
four,
through it's top 10 protected for New Orleans or anything after that, Memphis
yeah,
get it.
it's top 10 for New Orleans. Anything after that,
Yeah,
Memphis get it. So
man, that's
Memphis
going to
going
Memphis. That's going to Memphis. Watch Memphis getting that pick. Why?
that's gonna make Memphis strong.
Yeah, well, with the Zion debacle, well, Zion came out and said he's gonna stay. So I mean, hey,
He said he can't wait to sign that extension.
yeah, he said he can't wait. That don't mean he wants to stay either, though. That he signed the extension and then they can trade him. But they think about it. Nobody gets traded on that first deal, that first real contract. Yeah, everybody sticks around for that. They get traded after that contract. You're gonna give them 7 years. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. There's just not many superstars that don't stay in for their team for 7 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. If you a player that's underachieved, you may get moved. You know, you can definitely get moved. But if you're a superstar, you're gonna stay in that first place for 7. It just financially don't make no sense to go nowhere else.
You're right.
But if I'm the Pelicans and Zion don't mature real quick, well, I'm getting a haul for him. Once he signed that contract, I'm getting a quality player and a whole bunch of picks for him. Yeah, because to me, Zion ain't showed me nothing that he can win on any level. Where has he been a winner at? I mean, he played in South Carolina in like a B level. You know, he was playing against some little 5 foot shrimps, and you know what I'm saying. And I'm not saying he can't. You can see he'll play against grown men, but he ain't showing me he's a winner, bro. Like, he just ain't showing me he's a winner. Who is? I saw that video, but who is that dude?
I don't know who is he.
He looks slow to me. He better get some speed on his shot.
He
He ain't getting that
Chinese,
shot
right?
off in the NBA.
I think he's
No, he
Chinese.
Filipino. Filipino. He's from the Philippines. I saw him say that from the Philippines. But he ain't getting that shot off like that in the NBA. That's too slow, bro.
How tall is he?
He looked tall. I don't know if he's a 7 footer or yeah. Do you see Dallas pay Brunson? Yes, I do. I actually do see Dallas
He
paying
takes
Brunson.
a 7'2" strong stretch big.
Yeah, I do see Dallas paying Brunson. He can barely dunk at 7'2" though, man. I saw his dunks. I'm like, he ain't even getting off the ground at all.
Yeah, you need
I,
some
I mean, he
athletes.
can shoot though. Because you can tell like when he make his shots, that stuff wasn't rattling. He was ripping the net, so he got a shot, and he was shooting from an NBA line. So he can shoot. He can shoot. He can shoot. He definitely can do that. But I don't see him playing defense against NBA players. He can't.
Now I'm looking at him. I'm looking at him now. I don't
Yeah, I
see nothing
wasn't too
special.
impressed. From what I saw there, I wasn't too impressed. But again, that's a guy that if they working him out, the Lakers are expecting him to be a late second round or not drafted.
Yeah,
You
Lakers
know,
been working out. I like the other guy they worked out. He jumps out the gym. He jumped like
elite
14
athletes.
feet high.
Carter, why do Lakers don't give Phil Handy a shot? Hey, Nick T, here's a good reason why they don't give Phil Handy a shot. He's been working for him for a while. They know him. He ain't the answer to get us over the top. He's not. Here's the thing. Like Kareem said at the beginning, the Lakers are asking all these coaches, what are you going to do with Russ? Because they know there's a probable chance if the team start tripping and they don't get the deal they want, they're going to keep Russ. You already know what Phil Handy going to do with Russ because he showed you this year. I don't see, to me, those guys being promoted. Think about this, bro. Who gets a promotion when you had the worst performance ever? Like if you're on a job and they want you to be at 90 to 95 to 100% productivity, and you're at 30% productivity, do you expect a promotion? So I think it's retarded of Phil to demand, head coaching job and all that. Bro, for what? You was on the worst team in the league. Y'all underachieved worse than anybody. Why do you deserve a promotion this year? What have you done to deserve promotion this year? See, you want to go get a coach from a successful team. He's contributed to taking a team from this level to this level. Phil's been a part of teams that were at this level and brought them down to this level. I'm not promoting that dude.
Mhm.
And I don't have a problem with Phil Handy. I like Phil Handy. But to demand to say he being, because I saw the thing saying that he feel he's being slighted, he's not even getting an interview. Why would a team interview you, bro? Win some games. You should have been asked for that after we won the championship. But this year, a team to me would be stupid interviewing any of the Lakers coaches right now. That's just my thought on it. Kareem, we going to
Let's get
sleep,
the
man.
lights
Let's
up.
just go ahead and close the show down, man. You need to get some
Yeah, let's get
rest.
the lights up. We at the 2 hour mark. Brian Cruz, what up? Everybody hit the likes up. We definitely need them likes. So the draft is tomorrow. That's big. I will be live tomorrow.
You coming on?
Yeah, the lottery.
All right.
That's going to be a lot to talk
Man, we're
about.
close to 100, man. We at 93, what I see.
Let's get 100 likes. 100 likes. Whoever they hit the like button, hit the like button. I'm
Scotty
pretty sure
Brooks, a
all
head
the
coach.
people.
I'm not sold on him. He ain't no winner. Scotty Brooks.
Did they talking about him?
That's what this guy's. Their names all Scotty Brooks' names come up because of coaching Russ, and they're
Oh
saying
yeah.
that he will be able to handle all that. Man, he handled Russ into losing. I mean, they didn't win nothing. So Scotty Brooks, no, I'm not really with no retread, none. I don't care who they are, besides Mark Jackson, which I don't consider him a retread because he ain't been coaching in 8 years. But if it ain't Mark Jackson, I'm good on the coach's bit. I don't want no Terry Stotts. I don't want no retread. Doc Rivers. Nick. I don't want none of them, bro. I don't. I don't want none of them dudes
So you stuck on Darvin.
because I think he's the best fit for what the Lakers need. If you're going to build for the future, look at all these teams that are having success. They took a coach that was younger, didn't have any experience, but he had went through the tours. He had been an assistant and all that. That's what true matriculation is and advancement is. And that's why these dudes are having success in Minnesota. They're having success in Memphis. They're having success in Boston. They're having success in Dallas. They're having success in all these places, man. That's the type of hey, what head coaching experience did old boy have before he got to Golden State?
Steve Kerr.
What did he have? He went through the trenches, go front office, all this stuff. He ain't had no head coaching experience. Look what he did. First year he got there, what they do? Win a chip. This is the old boy's first year there. What he doing? Probably gonna lead Dallas to the NBA championship. You can see there's a trend. Follow the trend. There's nothing wrong with that. Because my thing is this: I'm not making moves for next year. I'm not. The moves I make for the future,
not with coach.
It could help you next year, but I don't want to bring a guy in like a Doc Rivers, and then LeBron decide to leave, and then I'm looking and saying he ain't the guy I want for the future. Now I gotta let him go, and I got two coaches still getting paid. No, I'm good.
I would love to hear Darvin Ham talk more.
You just gotta go pull up his interviews, bro. He got plenty of them online.
I ain't see him. If you got some,
you ain't look for him. Go look for him. You ain't look for him.
I did. I'm gonna look for him.
And I sent him to you, bro. I sent him to you. Cause he was the head coach for a while when old boy was down. He getting interviewed after every game for that. You should be able to find all his old game interviews where he answering and talking to the media after the games. Because remember, old boy was down, bulldozer, so he was the head coach. I'll send them to you.
Yeah. So hit that like when y'all walk in. So yeah. So tomorrow we live gonna be lit. I'll open up.
Yeah, I'm available. I'll come on, bro. If I'm available, I will come on.
All right.
Come on.
I will be on
just because
after the lottery.
Situation.
So do the game start? Do the game don't start tomorrow, right?
Yes, the Phoenix, or not the Phoenix, the Western Conference. No. The Boston. Eastern Conference is tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah, Boston and Miami tomorrow.
So the lottery is before the game, after the game, or in the halftime?
Let me look real quick. I hadn't paid much attention to that till you brought it up.
I ain't know today said it.
Yeah, no, I gotta pull it up and see NBA. I normally go on Breacher Report. Yeah, 8:30. It's probably halftime. Remember, they normally do it at halftime, Kareem.
Oh, it's halftime?
It's probably gonna be at halftime, I'm thinking. But the game is 8:30 on ESPN. Boston Heat. Heat is favored by 1.5.
Okay, that works.
It's probably gonna be at halftime. Probably gonna be at halftime. I have to look up and see what they're saying about the draft. Oh, NFL, NBA draft. There we go.
It's NBA draft lottery. Who to see?
Yeah, I'm gonna look and see. NBA draft lottery show Tuesday 8:30 Eastern. We'll be live and app reacting to the lottery as it happens. It can't be 8:30. They must gonna do it right before the game then.
What time the game start?
8:30. So that's why I'm saying, 8:30 it says, but they ain't gonna start right at 8:30. So maybe they're doing it right before the game. It says here Tuesday 8:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll be live in app reacting to the lottery as it happens.
It's quick. It's really not long.
No, it's not.
It's quick.
That's why I thought they normally did it at halftime of the game. That's what I thought they normally did it.
The game normally start like 15 minutes after time.
That's what I'm saying. They may just do it right before.
I think they're gonna do it like that. They're gonna introduce them, and that thing it goes fast. It's only 14 picks. Also, it's before the game.
Pick in the 2022 draft. That'll go to the Los Angeles Lakers via Memphis. Memphis picks up that pick with a trade.
Via New Orleans to Memphis.
Yeah, from New Orleans to Memphis. Yeah, that's gonna happen. I don't see Memphis. I don't see now. New Orleans gonna be hot as hell. They don't get to keep. Oh, I forgot I'm online. New Orleans gonna be hot as hell. They don't get to keep that pick. They're gonna be hot. They're gonna
They're
be
gonna be tight.
business.
They're
They're
gonna
gonna
be
be hot.
tight.
They're gonna be hot. So I don't
They're
remember
gonna be
what deal they
tight.
did. It is before the Boston. Yeah, they're gonna do it right before the game. Well, I mean, we don't give a crap about the game, so we can come
Yeah.
on right after the
No,
draft and
I'm
talk about it. I don't give a
coming
shit
right
about
after
the
the
damn
lottery.
Boston Celtics and Miami
Nah,
Heat.
I'm coming right after the
Fuck
lottery.
them. Yeah, I don't care nothing about that game at all. I just hope that Miami win.
They need that pick. New Orleans need that pick.
They ain't get Pelicans. Well, Pelicans was in the playoffs, y'all. There's no way they get the number one pick. Oh, you talking about from the Lakers? Oh, that would be crazy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's the
You know
Lakers
that.
pick.
Hey, you know they would call rig. You know they would call that
But
rig.
don't New Orleans got their own pick, right?
Yes, they do. But they made the playoffs, so they're not in the lottery. Remember? So their pick,
Yeah,
their personal pick, is not in the lottery.
yeah.
Yeah, the Lakers is the only one they would get. If they got the Lakers win it, then they get the number one pick. Plus they pick. That would be crazy.
That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy. The Lakers ain't getting no number one pick, man. Hell no, they better not. I'll be mad in the mug. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I'll be mad. Kareem, shut it down, man. Get you some rest, bro.
All right, all right.
Salute, my
Thanks for
brother.
everybody. Hit the like on your way out. I
Yeah,
appreciate everybody.
you got over 100 already, Mr. 100 likes.
Mr. 100 likes.
Yeah, Mr. 100 likes. Salute, my brother.
Salute.